All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. We are still dealing with this black screen or whatever uh, on YouTube, Google or whatever. You know, a lot of people. I was listening to a video last night, and they're like, "Get rid of this fucking Google," right? And what happened is that witch is back on this property again in Lagrange, Indiana, and she is just causing all kinds of havoc at this apartment complex, right? So we are dealing with another problem. So I got to open up a tab. Hopefully you can see the video. Let me go to my channel. This is just a nightmare. Now check this out. You know, I'm looking at my dashboard, right? Why are they showing that I had a community guideline strike in 2021 and it expires in March of 26? What is going on with YouTube? Yeah, I woke up this morning and checked my dashboard, and YouTube's doing the same thing. It is. Boy, Google really got screwed. I would be firing the head guys of Google, the programmers, and I would have got rid of all them people. You know, it's probably Elon running it, but and if I don't know, let me open up another tab. Let me go to my channel and see if I can see this. Listen, folks, it is demonic, uh, and that's what we're looking at right now. Don't open the door to the angry stuff and the mean stuff, but that's what we are looking at right now. It is a terrorist organization in America. They are marked, uh, and their bodies are marked, and this is our new problem in America. They're being channeled from Guatemala or whatever it is. That guy out there that's supposedly Jesus or something, tattooing everybody with tattoos with the number of the beast and the devil on them, faces of the devil. And that's a new program I'm thinking about working on, faces of the devil. All right, now let me try and go to my channel and see if I can see this video being made. Okay, now it's showing I am live, right? So I'm going to click on that. And the thumbnail explains everything, folks. America is ready to be dealt with. It is end times for these people and a lot of us. Okay, now I can see if I open up another tab and go to my channel and then go to live, I can see the footage. I can see the camera and everything. There's my watermark right there. Um, yeah, it explains everything. Look at it, it's pouring rain out, and I got some idiot walking up, blowing it's pouring rain out, and he's blowing the sidewalk off. I think we pretty much have. And I think that's old boy, that's probably, people are saying that's Griff. It might be. It just might be. Who knows? That's something he would do. Walk around with a leaf blower while it's pouring rain out, blowing the sidewalk up. But anyways, what are we dealing with here? I don't know. It's demonic. It is jumping from people to people. Is it coming from that old hag down there on the other side of the apartment complex and them people down there on that other side? I think so. I think this has been going on for a long time. No one's done anything. Some people did take it into their own hands and stomp the crap out of some guy out in the parking lot out here. Nobody called the authorities. The guy deserved it. Yeah, witchery, sorcery, whatever. I don't really care. Just stay away from me. That would be your best bet. But yes, it is true. We are heading into Armageddon, the end times in America. It can't be stopped. I know they keep saying, "Yeah, this is gonna." Nah, I don't think so, folks. This is the way it's going to be. The Charmaine Choo Choo Train curse. The Sherwood Blowjob Express. All right, so it's showing. So we're still dealing with this problem on YouTube. Now, nobody did anything wrong, folks. Don't think you hit any buttons, right? Don't listen to these idiots. You must have hit a button. We didn't do nothing. All we did was shut our computer off the other day and go to bed and wake up, and we got to deal with this shit on Google. Black screen, they're calling it, right? But this is stuff that happened in 2021. This black screen stuff that people are saying, well, you got to unload it, and then you got to go ahead and reinstall it and everything. That was from 2021. Our internet was working great. Now, ever since I signed that new program with Brightpoint or whoever the hell it is out here, they said it would take effect. My internet would be faster, but now I got no YouTube. Now I got no screen that I can see on in the studio. And here's the thing, man. People are just so fed up with these companies and these big ballers. It should have never changed, right? I had Chrome beta. That's what I was running on this computer that I was using for Windows 8. And now all of a sudden it's just changed. We didn't do anything. So I'm wondering if it was a either an upgrade or an update. But I'm gonna look on my computer, my program thing to see if there was an update or something, and then delete that update, and hopefully it'll go back to where it was. But it's just too risky, folks, right now in America and on YouTube, and we really can't be having these computers run our nuclear devices and everything. They're just not dependent anymore. Plus, with there's just I hate to say it, United States government, you're just not good no more. There's other countries that just blow America away with technology, and as you can see, they're doing a great job because everybody now is waking up the black screen. Shit that happened in 2021. It's 2024, and all of a sudden now it's just, yeah, I think we're pretty much done with that Brightpoint internet service. Uh, I do think it was them that was hacking into the servers. And people were calling them and they were trying to tell people, no, it's not us. It must be something going on. And let me tell you something. Um, we ain't never had so much trouble with this internet. So I think I'm going to start looking for a new internet provider in this area, um, and dump this Brightpoint shit in Indiana or whoever these people are. But uh, yeah, we're pretty much tired of America. and the people in it. So good luck, folks. Well, like I said, I'm gonna make a couple calls today, get some prices on internet and everything, and maybe I'll go Starlink or something with Elon or something. No, I ain't gonna stop. I ain't never gonna stop. Ain't ever gonna stop. But like I said, when I can get some people in here on this channel that I can trust, that can do a job instead of being paid off and uh, letting people just attack us and do whatever, I'm dumping all the mods. I'm doing all kinds of shit. But we're going into war in America, folks. Racial war, organization war, uh, politic war, religion war. I'm sorry, there's no one that can stop it. There's nothing anyone can do about it. I'm sorry. Now, whatever attacked me yesterday, I have no idea what this evil thing is around here, but I'm starting to wonder if we should just. We know it's coming from the town. We know it's the town people. We know they're affiliated with the club, the biker club or whatever. Uh, we know this much, right? That's why everybody's gone cuckoo crazy or whatever in town or whatever. But let me get rid of this other little muffin boy here. No, I've respected women for way too long, Raphael. I got dumped on. Now I understand why these gentlemen did what they did to them women. That's why they all were screaming. These people, it's like whatever that idiot Greeno was saying. Uh, these ladies, I don't know what they're witches or whatever. I think they are. They probably are. But that's okay. We'll keep going on and pushing forward. And this only grows our hatred towards people, witches and demons and the devil more, right? It's just fueling these people along. And you know what the government always says, fuel the fires. Pretty soon we'll have havoc in the streets. And that's what's going on pretty much. You could report these people. You can call the police on these people. Nothing's going to be done, folks. You can call the police departments to the Delphi murders and all that shit. There ain't nothing going to happen. Nothing's going to be done, folks. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It was a scam. All you folks got taken for a ride in that Delphi community. There was only a couple of us that sat back and said, they're scamming. Them phone lines ain't real. Them phone call centers are not real. Them were put up just so these idiots on YouTube, certain YouTube channels could get information on it. Why? Because there was money involved. So I feel horrible for the families. I feel horrible for Abby and Libby, but boy, did they take you folks for a ride. And still to this day, 7 years later, they are taking the American people for a ride. It's horrifying. It is demonic. I do agree with some of the politicians. We need to make an example out of Indiana and the people that live in it down in the southern parts. So I do agree. It is horrible. The machine is up and running, and boy, it's causing all kinds of havoc down south. Keep it going. And yeah, I do feel, that we're on the right track. There ain't, folks, we're not shutting the borders. We ain't gonna do nothing in America. Right, there they go. There goes the internet again. I see. You start talking about something, and the internet goes crazy. They start attacking your channel and shit. Right? These are people we have reported to YouTube numerous times. Numerous reported to these people to YouTube, and nothing was done. Right? Let's just keep doing what we're doing in this great country of the United States. Uh, oh, look at that hawk. That's one great eagle. No, I wouldn't. I got so many arsenal here. I got all kinds of assault weapons and everything. I'm ready if they want a war. Wayne, I'm not going to back. I'm from Chicago. I'd rather. I'm not even going to open the door to these evil people. I'm just going to dump them. That's all. If I can figure out this stupid heart. I was talking to. I was watching YouTube, and I think what they did was give us a fake program. Right. This heart never used to be on my channel. This stupid thing you put the. It's almost like they took and swapped it with a phone, with somebody's phone. It's like they swapped it with a phone. I'm like, what the F is this crap? Now, is that possible? Yes, it's very possible. Yes. Just continue to do what you are doing to the people in America, folks. Just keep doing it. Eventually, they will get the hint that we just don't give a shit. I'm trying to get to Lane Staley, so it's Raphael, who is Bendejo, which is all connected to that one YouTube channel with all the. So, like I said, once I get somebody in here that knows what they're doing and knows how to be, squirrel, to be good or whatever, or protect me. Like, I don't even want to be a mod for anybody anymore. Why bother protect? These people ain't shit. Act like I gotta protect them. No, I'm not protecting them. They never protected me. Give two craps. Next time somebody's lying in the street out here, and I'll just run over them. Ain't stopping to pull them out of the way. Run right over them. But I think we figured out what's going on here in this little town, in this little place here where we live. It's pretty obvious that it is demonic. And there's only one way to deal with it. A lot of people are mad. But no, there's only one way, folks. I would get rid of humanity too, mankind, womankind, instead of letting it go to Satan. I think I would have done the same thing. This is definitely someone's anger. This ain't my anger. This ain't my. I probably would send that back to old Mikey from Metallica, Mikey Ulrich or whatever his name is. Saint anger. This ain't our anger. I mean, I can use it if you want. We could put it in somebody, maybe. Maybe that's what they've been doing. Putting that anger in somebody, and they've gone crazy, and they're killing massive amounts of people in LaGrange, Indiana, and Angola. Well, I know they burned that one lady. I think they burned that one lady in Angola, Indiana, killed her, and then threw her in the garage and lit the garage on fire. That was in Angola, Indiana. So maybe that's what they're doing out here. I noticed the blacks are moving in and every. It might be some kind of voodoo stuff going on. Very possible. I would say very possible. And we know that they're looking for the people at the management company, Landmark Enterprise, and I think whoever runs this place or something, looking for people been getting sick. I think something it could be Landmark or whoever's running the complexes around her management because yeah, people been dying like flies around her and they can't figure it out. Well, it's funny how we be seeing these people go into people's apartments when they're not home. They claim they're doing maintenance or something, but and then when the people get home, you ask the people, "Did you have maintenance come or something today?" No, it makes sense to me, folks. That's how they're getting away with this stuff. Plus, you all look like prunes. I don't know what they gave you. I don't know what's in the water. Some scientists said that it was the water they were. It's a parasite or something. It might have been. Maybe that's why they shut down the water system out here. Therefore, get ready to take over LaGrange, Indiana, and send the teams of lawyers and the hitmen or whatever start suing the town. I would say, I don't know, they look horrible. They just look horrible. I don't know. And within such a fast time, either it's demonic or it's definitely in the water. Hell, this month they shut down the water system twice. What do I think? I think somebody tried to take out the whole town. Probably a water guy. Probably someone that works at the water treatment plant. But here's the thing: most of these places in this little town are not city water. They're wells. They're not filtered. They're not cleaned. They're not. Would I say it's probably a parasite that's affecting everybody? It probably is, or a bacteria from the water. But like I said, they've already shut down the water system like 3 times or something. It's definitely a problem. Something's going on, whether it be demonic or biological or whatever. But whatever that thing was, I have no idea. Uh, yeah, I definitely would say something's going on. Yeah, you're right. If somebody was trying to mess with me or something, they would be in the emergency room. And we do have the right to protect ourselves, folks. Don't let these people brainwash you. This little Baptist church out here with Deacon Jones as the pastor. We're not going to put up with this Jonestown church stuff no more. Uh, you folks can, but we're not going to. Right? I'm sorry, but we draw the line when it comes to these churches. For one, they owe tons of money. They're funneling the money out of America uh, to another country, and we're not going to put up with these churches. We're not going to put up with this Deacon Jones or whatever he is. I'm sorry, folks, but that is our rights as Americans, our freedom to say we don't want to belong to your church. We want to believe in God, but we don't want to go to your demonic churches no more. your Freemason demonic churches or whatever. And that's our right as as Americans. Well, I'm tired of sending my money to some other country so they can turn around and kill us. They're actually paying for their own deaths. So, yeah, it all makes sense. But I don't care. Just go for a free for all. I don't. I don't control people. What is what is doing this to it? Listen, folks. If anything happens to me, I want you to investigate this town, the community, and this apartment complex first, and then they'll go with family, which all that and everything. Start here with the people that live here first. Okay. Start here at this, and mainly on that other side over there, and on the other side down here. Start there first with the investigation, please, and also investigate the hospitals where I had my operations and the doctors that cared for me. Investigate them first. Okay, these are people that were so-called professionals that could not spot a parasite from rabies rash or heat rash. These are the people you don't need in your country to to be looking over Americans. And they were racist against white people. That's why this happened. Ooh, and one of my surgeons was from Poland, Latiniak, Mr. Dr. Latiniak. So this whole thing is making sense now to me and so many others. It's just pure evil, and I don't want none of it. Nobody wants to be here. Nobody believes in anything anymore. And I don't blame them. So Google is totally messed up. Google is totally messed up. No, we couldn't. There's nothing we could do for you, Lane. There's no fixing you. No medication is going to fix you. I wish we could have, but there was no medication that fix you, Lane Staley. There ain't nothing that'll fix Raphael, Bendejo, Budo, bend over, get your burrito. There's no medication going to fix these people. Nothing. Now, were some of these people, are they looking for old Benji Keys, Lindsay in Michigan? I guess so. I guess the rumors were true. He boots good boogie. And he didn't even go to the psych wards in his own thing. He didn't even go to his own state or town out here to get help from the doctors. They usually don't when they got STDs and stuff like that. Very sick people. So he might be the dude they were looking for in Indiana. The psycho ward rapist or killer or whatever. Maybe, I don't know. I have no idea. Right? But it is true. He's from up here in Michigan. His family. Uh, we don't know. We have no idea what these people have done. I think most of them are on the run. I think we are being trespassed on by these people that live here. This apartment complex. I think people were killed or abused by the police that were related to some of the people that live there. This is how they've been getting away with murders. I do think some of the people that are very sick here are sick because of Orca. the or Orkin or whatever it is, the exterminators. They had a rogue exterminator come in and spray everybody's walls and cabinets with some kind of a brown substance or something. It was dripping all over the walls and all over the counters and stuff. I thank God I came home that day before they were done. And shit, they just painted my walls and got done. And the Orkin guy sprayed all the walls. Shit was just eating through the paint, running down. Yeah, I think it's just a mess. You are obsessed with pretty boys. No, we've been putting them in the ground. That's why we're looking for you, Lane. That's why they're looking for you. We're gonna have to put you back in the ground again. So, and now we are getting into the music business. We're getting rid of these so-called. You can send that shit back to Steven Tyler from Aerosmith. That ain't my problem. That ain't my problem. So I think we're going to start busting up these sickos in the music business, these bands that have been sleeping with young underage girls and all this stuff. I think they're going to start doing that. As you can see, P. Diddy, they're looking for him. Uh, and this is interesting because didn't Trump have a meeting with all these rappers and with P. Diddy and all these guys or whatever? Sean Puppy Combs or whoever it is. Ain't he P. Diddy and P. Daddy or whatever? I don't know. But I think that's what they're doing. We're starting to bust up all this stuff and dissect it, put it on the autopsy table and start dissecting all this stuff. Who knows? No, Lane. It's obvious you're either a woman or a gay man. No, we're not interested in your pretty boys, Lane. I'm sorry. We're straight men. We don't we don't play with your gay boys or whatever they are. I don't know. Really sorry, Lane. But so we go on. We push forward. Like I said, who did this to the YouTube channel? I don't know. We're looking at Gibson guitars. We're looking at Kramer. They might have thought that they owned me because they owned Kramer guitars. But Gibson is on his way out. They're on their way out, folks. There's just too many people saying Gibson, and they wrecked the Kramer name. And that's what pissed me off more. That was a family tradition. It was a family name. Uh, and the people that ran it weren't even the real Kramers. They weren't even the real Kramers. We let them use our name. So we're very upset at this country right now. We're very upset at the healthcare. We're very upset at a lot of these people. Like I said, Gibson Guitar is on their way out. They owe way too much money. They've wrecked too many names, too many brand names. Uh, and the quality is it just sucks. And I used to play a Gibson. But thank God at least I got my peace. I'm not, whatever that demonic thing was yesterday that they sent was just full of hate and evil. I got rid of it. I had to get rid of it. I don't know who's got it now or what it is, but good luck. But this explains everything that's been going on. It explains why I've been having so much trouble with my YouTube. It explains numerous things why I had so many subs. And then one day you wake up and they're gone. Just disappeared. So many views, everything. No, a lot of people are saying this is impossible. You can't do this through YouTube. Oh, they've been hacking. They're computer programmers. They're professional hackers. Yeah, they can do that. And that's what they've been doing. The YouTube clan or club or whatever they're called. I don't care. I don't have no love no more for anything. Right? I just don't have no these some of these women have messed with people's heads so much. We just have no love for these people anymore. Some of these men have done the same thing to these women. Oh, I feel bad for the women, but it's definitely demonic. No, like I said, the tornado machine's up and running today, so make sure you folks keep an eye on that. Uh, keep an eye on the sky. I wonder what our population is down to now that everything is in swing. I think the last time I checked, we were down to 15 million have left the earth. I'm guessing here by the end of next year, it'll probably be about 25 mil, 30 million people. Yeah, I don't know what to say, what to do. There's nothing we can do. There ain't nothing anyone can do. But I can tell you this much: I am glad that I got rid of that thing. Where it came from, I don't know. It's coming from somewhere around here. And we notice it's only when somebody is on this property that it happens. So we are tracking these people. This little town and the corruption, and they're talking about somebody in the Delphi case, Webb. And I'm like, the Webbs? That's a pretty known name. Actually, I think our prosecutor or whoever it is up here in LaGrange, Indiana's last name is Webb. And he rides a motorcycle. Coincidence? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, maybe. Who knows? I can tell you what only the shadow knows. Thank God. But I'm having my coffee this morning. I'm starting to get in a good mood, although it's cloudy out. It's raining. Mhm. That tornado machine is up and running. Um, look out, folks. And that tornado alley is shifting a little bit. So I think this year we might be in the clear, but Illinois and Ohio, hopefully they're in the clear. Hopefully this thing shifts a little bit more towards the east and down south. Hopefully it stays out there in Alabama. It's pretty much a machine that is dialed in for certain areas. So keep an eye out for the old tornado Barreto. Other than, oh, now I can get him out of here. Yeah, no, they're just trolls or something sent from another channel or some disgruntled crybaby or woman that's got a crush or her heart has been broke or whatever. I don't know, some nut job. So, like I did in the beginning of this channel, if I have to, I'll run it myself. What channel is it? Nothing. I don't know. Whatever they've done to it, I don't know. They might have blocked it because I didn't have enough views or stuff or whatever. I noticed even my views have dropped way down on some of my big videos that I had, especially that one with Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie. Had like 3,000 views at one time. Now all of a sudden I only got 2,400. So somebody is manipulating Google, and Google can't stop it. Google Google can't stop it. Somebody is manipulating the YouTube channels and the data, and there's nothing Google or YouTube can do about it, folks. They just ain't smart enough. They're just not smart enough, folks. So yeah, what happened to all my big view videos, my music videos and everything? I don't know. I guess somebody needed it more than me. Now we have figured out that most of these accounts with just a name and a letter are people that are behind bars. They're from behind bars, folks. These people are in prison. And this is the biggest smack in the face to the justice system in the world. You got these boys in prison using these accounts. Oh, we got somebody on target. Oh, that's the little lady that worked here. I think. Did that lady have a beard? That was So, like I said, we've been all getting threatened to keep our mouth shut or else. I don't know what to think of all this madness. So I guess we got to keep our mouth shut, or you folks will end up looking like a raisin around here. Dried up prune. Yeah, not much you can do, folks. Not much they can do. But I would imagine the lawsuits will be coming in pretty soon. If not, these people probably will take things into their own hands and do whatever they got to do to get justice. Who knows? But I'm glad I got rid of that ego. I'm glad I got rid of the evil. And folks, we are looking at down south there in Indiana, covering up some of the from the hospitals out there, Parkview, and some other hospitals out there, covering up surgeries that were bad. People were getting surgeries down there, and after their surgeries, they came up with deadly diseases. They were fine, just went in for a normal procedure, surgery, or whatever, but the instruments they were using were contaminated. And a lot of people got sicknesses they didn't deserve. And they are looking for some nurses down there, down south in Indiana, that were killing patients. And they're looking for one guy down there that was a nurse that was killing patients by injection. So, yeah, it's very horrible what our country has done to us, fellow people and citizens and everything. It's just horrible what they did to us. Just horrible. I know Wayne's threatening me. If anybody in that town wanted you dead, you would be in the emergency room. Well, the emergency room's shut down right now because of some outbreak or something they're having down here or something. No, this is all planned. All planned. You won't get no. You won't get no real health care, real health care in America, folks. That's why we're telling people go to another country to get a surgery. Don't. Why do you think a lot of these people went to other countries to get surgeries and treatments? You don't want to do that in America, folks. That it might not even be the doctor. The doctor might be doing his job. He might be prescribing the right stuff, but the nurse is giving you the wrong stuff deliberately, right? Or maybe the person at the pharmacy is giving you the wrong stuff. And now we are going to go through every single CVS. We're going through the one in LaGrange, Indiana, to see if there was any affiliation with the one in Delphi. Well, because Richard Allen worked at CVS and he was a licensed pharmacist that worked there. So it's very well he could have been calling people up here and other places in Indiana, uh, switching people's medicine. Makes sense to me. Yeah. If it's true that he was that's what they're saying. They're showing evidence now. He did work at the pharmacy. So I wouldn't doubt it if he was stealing from the pharmacy, whether it be amphetamines for meth or he was prescribing people that was on a list that belonged to his little club, his little gang, or whatever, his pedo ring or whatever. And if you were on that list, your medication got mixed up. Uh, yeah, makes sense to me. But to other people out there, it don't. They're like, that's too crazy. Is it really? That's what they think. These people cannot phantom. If I opened the book on this, these people would kill themselves. They'd put a gun to their heads and kill themselves because they would see. They're like, there's no way out of this. There is no way out of it. There is no way out of it. That's how sick America is. There's no way out of it. When you put people in the right spot at the right time, you can get rid of millions. People don't believe it. I'm like, it's warfare. Do your history with warfare, people. They can't. They just can't fathom it. I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. But I'm glad I got rid of everybody. I'm glad that this madness is over with. I'm glad I got rid of that thing that was driving me nuts, making me curse. And I don't curse. I don't like to curse. So whoever that was, or whatever that thing was, send it back. We don't want that. Whoever keeps delivering the package here at this apartment complex to people, We got to get rid of that person or persons. I'm going to go ahead and refill my coffee. Oh, we got another halo in there, huh? Another perfect little angel, right? Why you block the only ones watching this? Well, because they keep saying stupid stuff and threatening people. I forgot. One of the women said you were giving people trouble, so you got 5 minutes alone with Lane Staley and Raphael. Good luck. Maybe you can tag team each other. Yeah, I'm tired of being nice, folks. I've been putting up with this shit for 13, 14 years. And it only started when I got into certain communities, so we'll send that crap back to your communities. Uh, and send that shit back to that Florida area. It's a bunch of sick people out there. Good God. We don't want that madness. Uh, we don't want none of your church raping, kitty porn trafficking church stuff. We don't want none of this stuff in our country, folks. I'm really sorry, but you got to pay a price, right? They got to pay a price. And we finally figured it out. And then you haven't paid your tithes. Why do you want me to pay my tithes? Does the preacher need a new Cadillac or airplane? Does Israel or somebody need more explosives or chemicals that kill and attack Americans? Why am I paying churches to funnel the money to another country? No, that's okay, Lord. We ain't going to pay our dues when our dues are being used to kill people. Sorry. We got to pay our tithes when people are being killed. I don't know what it is with these people. I can do videos by myself. You don't have to watch. I do want my soul back from that one skank. We know exactly what that little skanky is doing. We want our soul back. I'm really tired of being nice. I really am. I really am. I'm just tired of being nice to this world. God is very upset at me because I'm not doing what he wants me to do, is hate this world. It's not this world I should love. It's thy heaven and God. So nobody created this but America and its own biblical writings. And I can't say. All I can do is just, I'm sorry that we let this happen to our citizens. We should have never let no politician, no church, no nothing have power over anything. Horrible. The death machine is one of the biggest death machines is America and its religions and politics. Nobody wants to do anything but get rid of this chaos. Maybe keep the military, but that's about it. Get rid of the rest of this stuff. If anything, keep taxes, keep the IRS open. That's all we really need to keep running is Social Security, disability, IRS, uh, and the military. The rest, close it all down. We need healthcare. We want healthcare. They don't cover anything anyways. You're gonna die. They're not gonna cover nothing. You ain't gonna get the medicine you need because your healthcare won't cover it. You'll need generic. That's if you get it. That's if you don't piss off somebody that lives or works at your pharmacy, and then they just accidentally make a mistake and give you the wrong medicine. Yeah, we're pretty much tired of all this stuff. I know I am. I know a lot of people are around here. Yeah, you can send that back. I was in great shape when I first moved to this apartment complex. What happened? I have no idea. Let's start sending it back. There's a list of goes back 20 years of the people that lived here. Let's start hunting them down because it is their madness. It is their sickness. So start hunting them down. Yeah, America's over with. That's what I got to say to you. Sorry. And that is positive. That's something positive. Thank God. Thank God this regime is over with. Thank God. So what do? I don't know. Start hitting Google. Make Google a target. Make YouTube a target. Target them, folks. These are the people that are screwing with our lives, letting these uh, idiots from behind bars. Most of these people are mafioso hitmen that you are seeing, and most of them are behind bars. What does that tell you about the United States government and their jobs that they're doing? I'm not paying for none of this stuff. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I got a country that don't even have a military that's doing a better job than America with taking care of their people. And I don't know how they do it. They're more cleaner than us. They don't have the sicknesses that we do. They're leading the world. America should have been more like them. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Where's Kurt now? Yeah, he could write all the songs he wants. Hell, most of these people drove Kurt to what he did. Right? You people are why Kurt Cobain was so negative. You people are the reason. The Pedro Williams, the Halos, the Lane Staleys, the Raphael. You folks were the people that made him write that note. These are the people that drove some of the best to their graves. There's Tommy, one of the maintenance boys, one of the maintenance guys. Oh, Thomas. There he goes, walking down the Bavaria Poop Shoot Highway. Yeah, we're not sinking no more money into this place. I already called the government. Don't sink no more money into this place. Tearing everything down or hanging shit from the gutters or don't sink no more money into this place. Matter of fact, the other side, I walked through the hallway. It's all cracking and splitting. It's definitely foundation problems. I'm guessing maybe a sinkhole or something. Folks, whenever you got massive cracks running all the way up in the corner of your walls, you got a crack running up in, or you got a crack in the drywall running up above your door, right? That's foundation problem. You got foundation problems. Something's sinking, something's giving away. I don't know. Definitely foundation problems. Yeah, Kurt wrote a lot of songs about you people, mainly about women. Right? I don't think Kurt only liked a couple women, and that was it. The rest he thought they were all witches and petri dishes. So mainly the stuff he wrote was about the way women looked at him and treated him. And it makes sense with all the stuff that he did, right? I don't know, crazy stuff, right? So, do you guys have anything positive to say? The only thing positive I got is America's just about done, folks. That's positive. Now we can get back to rebuilding. You know? But other than that, give me something to be positive about. These people give you hell and they're like, do you have anything positive to say? No, not really. No, see, if you would have gave me positivity, well, I would have had tons to talk about. But when you're feeding us a bunch of crap, there's no positivity in it. The only thing positive out of this is the United States system, justice system, and country is collapsing right before your folks' eyes. That's positive because we've been under this bad regime for way too long, folks. Well, I know I got no, but I'm back to running this channel myself, just like in the beginning, the first 7 years or whatever. But I never went live. I always did videos and then uploaded them. So I think it's only been 7 years or whatever that I've gone live. 8 years, 10 years, or whatever it was. Ah, what a great day. But these people are doing the best they can to try and keep us quiet here at this little apartment complex in town. I know the town has gone crazy. I know people are dying. The water was contaminated. I know a lot of things are going to be happening here soon. It is demonic. And I noticed it only happened when they put up them 10 commandments. They brought this upon their little town. When they did that, they put the American flag and the justice system on one side of the street, and on the other side of the street they put the 10 commandments. Big marble stones of the 10 commandments. Ever since then, it has just been hell. It's just been complete madness. But here's the good thing. We got election year coming up. They're already getting ready in town for election year. And it's going to be a humdinger. This time, they're not going to storm through the hallways and put Trump's name. They actually screwed up a big giant thing that says Donald Trump's housing development. And last year was or 4 years, whenever it was when he ran, with his name on it and everything. And they just came through here terrorizing everybody. It was unbelievable. This year, we are ready for them to start coming here and causing havoc. We are ready. So maybe that's why Donald Trump's in such big bad shit, because he didn't listen when we told him, they're killing people over here in your name. They got your name and face plastered all over countryside, country place. Right? Place is dilapidated. Got foundation problems. You got people cooking meth on the other side of the building over there. He didn't listen. It's no wonder he owes 450 mil. Yes, blasphemy is right. We're giving it to you. You're going to take it. If you don't like it, we'll shove it down your throat. The only blasphemy is what you folks have been doing. So yeah, is it that? Yeah, we're ready. We're ready for election. We're ready for these people. It is a politic war. It is a demonic war, good against bad. Who knows? Nostradamus spoke about this stuff a while back. It's all coming to pass. Now, is it coming to pass because they're creating it? Or is it coming to pass because it was real? That's not us. That's not for us to figure out. The only thing we could do is protect ourselves from these politicians in these small towns. That's all we could do. And protect ourselves from these uh, cults, these religious cults. That's the only thing we could do in this little town. That's it. That's all we could do, folks. Now, there is talk that we're going to be starting up a citizen police, uh, where we will be locking up mayors. We will be locking up police. Uh, and we will be locking up preachers. A lot of people are pissed, but I'm like, yeah, this is what it's going to be, folks. You're too far corrupt. Your justice system, your health department, it's too far corrupt. You're killing people. You're supposed to be saving people, and you're killing people, and you think it's for this Messiah when it wasn't the Messiah, folks. It was the fake Messiah that you folks fell for. You can send that all back to old Timmy Smith that they're saying on YouTube. It's the Smith, it's Tim. Send that crap back to him. That ain't ours. I don't know. Some are saying he's the devil from Georgia. I'm like, he might be. I think he claimed he was from Georgia. He might have came from Georgia. Send him back. I don't know. Some of these guitar channels are saying it's a Kurt. It's the Smith Kurt. Send it back. We don't want it. Maybe that's why this is happening. I don't know. Are they connected to the music business? Probably. I went down it to the motorcycle clubs and everything. That's what they're saying, folks. I don't know if it's true, but that's what they are saying around here. I don't know. Ain't my job to find out. What my job is to protect myself. Yeah, start taking all their stuff away. Start taking the people's stuff away. Start taking their freedoms. And then we're going to ask Mr. Pedro Williams, right? You got anything positive to say, Pedro, as you're living on the streets and your family's annihilated? You got any positivity when they take everything you worked for away from you? We'll ask you that as we're closing the casket. Did you have anything positive to say, Mr. Pedro Williams? Bunch of blasphemy that you're saying, Mr. Pedro Williams, as we close that coffin. Right on you. Like mine's going to be closing. Because most of you YouTubers are hitmen, prostitutes, hoes, and your pimps. Killed many. There's your positivity, Mr. Pedro Williams. Johnny, a lot of crime channels are saying your mother was barely 15. A lot of crime channels are getting assassinated. I don't care how old my mother was. How do you even know if that was my own mother? These people are so dumb. That's why they got assassinated. These people bring up stuff I really don't give a crap. I don't even give a crap about this crap. They're talking about shit they did in the 50s and 40s. Right? Your mother was 15, your father was 17. I'm like, shut up. Shut your effing mouth, you Jonestown bitch. You shut up and quit trying to ruin my day. Devil worshiper. It's no wonder they did what they did to your families. It's no wonder. But I'm not going to let them get me upset. Quit talking about people's families, Pedro, and their children. Right? Quit playing with people's heads. No, Steven Tyler is a dead man. I don't fuck with. You know what? Lord, forgive me. They're trying to open it. I'm not going to open the door to that thing. No, Steven Tyler did his own thing. No, he's not my pappy. He ain't nothing. You understand? I don't even know who Steven Tyler is. And I really don't give a crap who Joey Kramer from Aerosmith. I don't care about any of this. What I care about is getting justice. Right? I ain't taking the blame for them banging 15, 13-year-old kids. I'm sorry. I'd rather put you in the ground. They keep playing with my head. I'm like, these people are gonna suffer domestically. These people, and even after they're gone, they're gonna people. These people are gonna suffer. Just like I am. Just like all of us are. There is no cure, folks. Quit listening to these people in these crime channels. Don't do it. There's a cure. We have a cure. Too late. You shouldn't have used a disease to try and control people. What a bunch of Nazis. Using disease and creating the disease, giving it to the people, then trying to control them. Giving hope that there is a cure. There is no cure, folks. These people in America, it's not another country. It is America that is doing this, and the people in it. It's not another country doing this to us. It is the people within your own country. I don't know. Just keep getting rid of these people. Just keep tracking them down. I don't. Just keep getting rid of them. It's a bad regime in America. YouTube all over the world. It's time to. Lord, it's time to clean the world. It really is, Lord. It's time to clean this world of these people. I understand now perfectly what you were saying, Jesus and God. It's perfectly normal to feel this about these people that are bringing up stuff. Pedro Williams, you raped a lot of women. You've killed a lot of men. You yourself was raping children, right? It's horrible what you've done. Your parents, your mother was raped. You were born out of a rape, right? Don't come to my channel and harass me. If you want the truth out, there's the truth. Gang raped, we don't know who your parents are. Don't come to my channel harassing me for some other channel or for your ex-girlfriend or because you got a crush on one of my mods or sleeping with one of my mods, right? People warned me, don't trust nobody. Be your own mod. Run your own channel. They will wreck your channel. They'll, I don't know if that's what happened, but that's what I was told. I don't know. You know, they just can't let people die in peace no more. They drive them to extinction where they kill 50, 60 people. They drove these people to doing what they did. Keep driving these people crazy and watch the death count go up. We no longer are supporting anybody. We are not supporting any government, any religions. We are not supporting anything to do in America anymore. The only thing we are supporting in America is a regime change in America. And I know a lot of you people are saying, regime? Yeah, you white guys. You belong to a regime. Actually, you're on. Let me see here. Hold on a minute. You are on a terrorist list. Your organizations, your Freemasons, terrorists. Your clubs, your gangs are on this list as terrorists. If we wanted to, we could drive down the streets and wipe you people out. And that is the truth. We can actually wipe you people out because you are a threat to society and our country and our children. So I think we will continue to wipe out these terrorists that are amongst us, mafias, gangs, religions, clubs, secret societies. You are on this list. And that gives the United States government and the citizens of America free right to do what we want to you people because you are terrorists. Let little Debbie make you breakfast, Johnson. Hopefully she's knobbing on your Johnson too, right? Have a good day, Stinky Johnson. Maybe you can make her work for you. You're not going to upset me. I don't own Debbie. I don't think you ain't going to upset me, Stinky Johnson. I don't care. I hope she is. Ooh, it's integrity. We threw integrity out the window. Like I said, these organizations, clubs, churches are on a list of terrorists in America. If we want, we can slaughter every single one of them. These companies, big businesses that we have tracked and found out that they are actually part of the organization, we can get rid of these businesses. We can also charge these people with RICO acts and everything. We can literally do what we want in this country and wipe these people completely off the face of the earth. And there's nothing anyone can do about it because you folks are a regime. You are terrorists. You affiliate through the prisons. Most of you people are probably from the prisons right now that are using most of these accounts. If they are government people and police, these are the guys we are looking for that are tyrants, terrorists, and the corrupt police. We will literally kill the police because some of them organizations, some of these people belong to the Odins and they are police. And you can literally, from what our law and what our war book says, we can kill these people if we choose to in America. Our beloved Marine Corps can kill these people if they wanted to, because even though he's a cop, because he belongs to a terrorist organization that is right here on the list. Do you understand now why cops are dying? Do you understand now why MC clubs, secret society people, churches are dying? Why, Mr. Kramer? Can we ask? I'll tell you why. Because they're on this list of terrorists and regimes and killing organizations. That's why the United States government can do whatever we want. That's why. Just like you terrorist organizations, secret societies, healthcares did to me. Did to me. Thank God. And send that back to that old witch on the east side out there, old Blue Eyes. Send that back up there. Messinamente. We're done with your regimes. We can actually put race as terrorist. Yes. Your racial affinity we could put as terrorists. These people, their race, are terrorists. No, they wanted the truth. I'm giving them the truth. They can't handle the truth, folks. Yes, we can say that whole anybody that is that race, that creed, no longer is welcome here in America. They're terrorists. This is true. We can do that if we want. Yes, well, good luck. I'm glad you guys are having good breakfast. That's good. Maybe you can polish each other's knobs after you're done eating, Stinky Johnson. Bunch of knob poppers. Like I said, send that old back to old Blue Eyes herself. But like I said, you knob poppers out there, your days are coming. And I tell you, well, like we told them, right when the Kramers and the Kramers told this country, bad idea. Bad idea. Don't open the doors to nobody. They didn't listen. Nothing I could do about it, folks. Yeah, we become racist. We are racist now. They became racist. They forced people to be racist. I'm glad I got rid of that thing and all that anger that somebody sent me. I don't know. It wasn't my anger. I was having a great day the other day. It's coming from somewhere around here in this little town or apartment complex. They've been abusing people. You know what they've been doing? They've been driving people crazy so they can get one of their people that they know, one of their friends, into an apartment here. So they drove someone completely mad. They one of the girls on the other side of the apartment complex uh, tried to kill herself. Uh, one of the people that had a disability down the hallway, they drove him crazy. He about killed himself. And what did they do? They got people out of there and they moved people in that they knew. They were friends of the people that they were driving people crazy so they can get their friends. in an apartment. Yeah, driving people completely mad. Why? Because they were friends with somebody. They needed a place to stay, so they drove people crazy and they brought in their friends. Right? It is a syndicate here at this apartment complex, or a gang or something. I'm glad you and Debbie's fixing your breakfast and you're having a good day. I'm glad for you guys. Really, you're not going to use a woman to get me upset, right? They're even asking, you still want to protect the women that you have kids with? Is there, why? I mean, what are you talking about? For 20 some 30 years, I've been protecting these women and they've been stabbing me in the back the whole time. Right? I did what the Bible said, even though I wasn't married to them. We still loved them because they were the mother of our children. But now some people are saying, that didn't pay off too good for you, did it? No, it didn't. I was the bad guy compared. You know what they said? I was the bad guy. I was the bad guy. I was the bad guy. Now the government comes to me and says, "We're sorry, Mr. Kramer. We had no idea we were being lied to." Yeah, you guys really did a number on me. Really did a number on me. I was so proud of myself. Having a disability, I worked. I got a house. Had an acre and a half of land. Had a shed, a couple dogs, a couple cars. Right? I worked. Every day was a struggle to go to work with my disability. And and these people in this country took everything away from me. Everything. Everything. Never seen my kid. Seen him when he was born, a year after he was born, and that was it. And these people took everything from me. I still send birthday money and Christmas cards. I am such a sucker. And they ask me, what do you want to do? Just let's get rid of this machine, this country. Right? Do I blame them other men for doing what they did? Nope, I don't blame them at all. You don't have children to make them a tool for money or to try and control people. Uh, we didn't create this havoc. We ain't dealing with it. Sorry. All right, here comes Stinky Johnson again. He's getting it on with Little Debbie, which they're all the same people, folks. And they are now having eggs and bacon, kale smoothies, and sausage. Good. Afterwards, hopefully you can knob bob on each other's sausages. But it ain't Little Debbie he's talking about. This is from a guitar channel. We know exactly on the East Coast. And now let's go out to the East Coast and destroy their lives like they destroyed ours. I'm sorry, Massachusetts, but the lights have gone out. We're really sorry about that bridge, Baltimore. But it's obvious. The bridge came down. The confounded bridge. The confounded bridge. Some of you folks might be stranded out there in Baltimore. So sorry. Well, it was the main bridge. We had to demo it. It was coming down anyways. We just made it out to something happened to it, I guess. Old bridge anyways. It was closed down. Ah, good. You guys keep listening to your Yakamaka rock and roll or whatever, headbanging ball. Oh, that's great on the yeah. That's always good. We always love that. But these are the kind of people that use things. Yeah, we're looking for. She's out in Arizona. We're looking for that whole method crap out there in Arizona with your gibberish in the background. That's good. Keep gibbering away. But like I said, we're coming to Arizona. Well, we got a little problem out there. See, some some idiot in the White House went ahead and said we had a missile defense. Our systems out there in Arizona was being built. So I'm sorry, but we got to get rid of you, Arizona people. You know too much. Plus, you're a bunch of terrorist meth heads out there. So we got to come and get rid of Arizona. I'm really sorry. I really am. But we don't need our ballistic missile systems and everything being hijacked by you terrorists out there in Arizona in the desert. I'm really sorry. You can think it's gibberish, but we'll see here soon. And like I said, folks, we really don't care. I'm just glad I'm having a peaceful day. Everything is calm. We're getting ready for the storms around here. Yeah, look, we got 90 minutes. Don't worry. I got a whole bunch of assault rifles. We got everything ready, folks. Right? Bios. You better, if you come here, you better have bio suits on and radiation suits. It's hotter than a potato, and we're ready. We're ready for this politic war. All right, 90 minutes. We'll see you in 90 minutes, Johnson. I would suggest you have your gear on and your uh, bulletproof vest and everything. I would suggest because we got 50 cals mounted on that tree line. That's what everybody's walking around looking for. Holy shit! It's a 50 cal with a camera. That's right. We're ready for you, boys. Oh, good. You and Deb's go have some fun. I don't know who he's talking about, but they're just trying to piss me off. I really don't care. Why don't you just call it Denise or something, right? Or Renee Malton or whatever their names are, Renee Greeno or whatever. Who knows? No, I'm having a good day right now, so I'm good. At least I'm not all angry and mad like yesterday. It just popped out of. You know what? I ain't even gonna walk down to the lobby anymore and check my mail or whatever. I think I'm gonna get a mailbox and who knows. All right, let's read what Stinky Johnson's saying. 90 minutes. Go ahead and end this. Nah, we're waiting for you. Me and Deb got stuff to do. We'll catch up with you later. No, you won't. You guys are done. You might as well go back out to the desert in Arizona. You ain't gonna drive me nuts. Go back out there and hang out with the elders or olders or whatever their names are, which is based out of Chicago. We're watching them too. No, before we go on the ground, we're gonna make sure we get payback. Compliments of Stinky Johnson, Pedro Williams, the four brothers, the five brothers out there in Chicago, little motorcycle club. We're perfectly ready. I'll hear. No, a lot of people are asking to see my weaponry. They want to know what kind of weaponry we have, but I cannot show you this, and I cannot tell you that. Why would I give up all my surprises? I can let you know this much, boys. If you want to know what kind of weapon systems I have, you probably would want to call the Pentagon. They will explain to you folks what kind of weaponry we have. Okay? There you go. God bless America. Right? The real guy, not this fake one. Thank God they're all gone. Thank God, finally. Finally. Johnson's gone. Let me time him out. Stinky Johnson, go play with your your women, right? Go play with your women. Go play with your women. Your house, right? Go on. We'll be seeing you in the deserts. It's called Armageddon, that great war that's coming. What a beautiful day. Ah, hey, we're looking at some of these crime channels too. We want to charge them with the same thing they charged Charlie Manson with and everything. No, these people actually didn't do the murders. They actually didn't pull the triggers on the people's guns to have them kill people or kill themselves, but they drove the people to it. So we'll be seeing charges against YouTube, against Google, and against these YouTubers. Oh, now you and Debbie out there in Arizona have a good uh, breakfast or whatever you guys are doing out there, or whoever you are, or whatever. I can guarantee you this much: don't show up back at the military base. All right, I probably wouldn't do that. But you folks go right ahead. Do I believe anything these trolls say? No. And even if it was true, that Stinky Johnson or Pedro Williams or bend over uh, and take a burrito Deo was even doing it. I really don't care. I'm not gonna. I got a country that we're getting ready to take over, and I really don't care, folks. They weren't worth it. If you're with a woman and they're banging everything in sight, she ain't worth it. If you're with a man and he's banging everything in sight and trying to deliberately drive you crazy with this stuff, these people ain't worth it. They're not worth it. So, the witchery, the sorcery, yes, it's true. And that's what we're starting to believe now, that you people are witches, warlocks, and demons. Let the killing fields open up. But it is a great day today. Lord, thank you for another day. Although we got tornadoes getting ready to come and we got the machine busting off out here, it's still a glorious day. All glory goes to God. Where's my coffee? Coffee. So we are going to we're going to focus most of our attention on, you see that yellow building there in the camera? There's more buildings behind it. That's where our problem is coming from. And it leaches over onto this side. They come from that side. They bring the madness, sickness over on this side. We keep telling them, keep that shit over on your side. Don't walk in our apartment hallways. Don't even come on this side. But they don't listen. They just keep coming and coming. They just keep coming and coming. It's just unbelievable. Out of the woodworks, I say. But it's okay. The more we get attacked, the more this is proving to us that we're on the right track in America. And we are doing the right thing. Right? We are doing the right thing in America. Now, a lot of people were killed by a parasite, one of the most great weapons in America. The one you can't see, smell, or taste. And now we created weapons out of these parasites. I'm really sorry, folks. But that's the truth. And you can't handle the truth. And the truth is America and its regime that was running the show killed millions. And it was all on. So, yeah, it's the flu. Let's go. So keep doing what you're doing. Oh, and then you had the anthrax poisoning. Well, that's because we had a ship. The United States government had to ship a bunch of anthrax across America. They thought it was contained. They thought it was safe to do. And little did they know the trail of anthrax poisoning all across America was just that. Wasn't the flu. It wasn't. That was anthrax. Your government failed you. Yeah, it's just a matter of time, boys. We might as well just have fun while we can. Yeah, it's just great. It's unbelievable if you ask me. It's and here we go. Why this morning did I wake up and it showed me a community guideline strike from August 31st of 2021 and it expires in March 26th. Why is that? It's incredible. Why are they doing it? It's got to be a programmer, folks. It's got to be at YouTube. It's got to be somebody disgruntled down at Google or a hacker, a cyber attack or something. I don't know. I have no idea why that would even still be on in my channel dashboard. I have no idea. That is very interesting. But it is very true. Right? That's what we're dealing with. Did these people deliberately get us sick? I think so. Right? I think so. That's all right. We'll survive it, but I, there ain't nobody safe. What did these people do to me? I don't know. I have no idea what these people have done to me. But Lord, I want you to have revenge on the United States of America and the people that lie within America and some of these people that are in another country. Some are saying they're all in Australia or whatever, or Britain or Netherlands. I don't know. I have no idea. That ain't my job to find out. I don't know. But something is definitely wrong. Are we being trespassed on this witch that lives at the apartment complex? These people that have been moving in. It's a church cult. I do believe so. I think it might be some of the people that live there. that have been doing this. I might be a disgruntled girlfriend, husband, or something like that that's pissed off at me. But our problem lies right here at this apartment complex in this little town. I don't know what to say. I keep getting threats that these young people in this little town are going to whoop my butt. And then Pedro said, if anyone wanted to do anything to you, you've already been gone. They've been trying to get rid of me for a while. But you folks go ahead and keep making up stories about all these women. Because that's all you folks do is make up stories about these women and get these women all pissed off at me. Well, I can tell you this much. I'm not taking the blame for it. You shouldn't be coming in here talking about these women. I don't own them. And if you were having lunch with them or breakfast or even giving them the pony baloney right now as their husbands are at work and their boyfriends, I really don't care. I really do not care. Not at all. It ain't my business to care. Don't these people understand? I guess not. They're so indulged with Satan. They can't realize what they've done. I feel sorry for them, but then again, I'm happy that this is happening to these people. Right? Yeah. People are saying, you're going to get sick. Why? Why would I get sick? What do you people know that we don't know? Why are you telling me I'm going to get sick? Why do you people know things we don't know? Because you are the people's distributing the sickness, the demons, and sending the devil's sickness. I think we're hip to you guys. Now go worship your master, Satan. You all have been marked. Whether you have 666 on your body or not, you all have been marked. And we are now going by the rules and laws of the new regime. And you people are bad people. You took the mark of the beast. You blasphemed God with your piercings and your tongues, and you filed your teeth down to be like monsters, and you disgraced my God. It's billions of people's God. I'm sorry, folks. That's just the truth. Thank God I got rid of all these people. Now I can have some peace. Get back to playing music and voicing my opinion. They're all gone. Thank God. 0 people. But I'm glad, right? The proof is in the pudding. I didn't pick on any of these ladies. It's these trolls coming in here trying to make me jealous, trying to get me mad and everything. And they're saying that. And then the women go back and listen to the video, but they don't see the comments that these people said. And then they attack me. How could you say that? I didn't say nothing. I was reading the comment. And these people attacked us because we were reading the comment, and they thought I was saying it, so they killed me. I think you ladies out there got a lot of explaining to do, right? Which you all are connected to Ernie Shell's channel and these crime channels, Greeno's channel. I think they're all Greeno's ex skanks that he banged and threw off the side. Maybe Harmon's. They could be Harmon's little whores that he was banging, and they're all full of yuckiness and everything. By the way, where is Harmon? Did we get a family tree yet on that dude? Start picking off the family. What a sicko. Boy, what a sicko that Harmon dude was. But that's what I think that is. I think these people are, they were all connected to Jim Bob, Jim Toe, and all these other channels. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I am going to be honest. There was one YouTuber out there, the Great Griff, the eighth wonder of the world, that warned me, don't let them bitches run your channel. They will completely wreck it. They will completely wreck it. And by golly, they are just doing one heck of a job. Well, I gave all these women the benefit of the doubt and everything. I'm not violent towards women or abusive towards women. So I let a lot of these women that were being treated like whores in these other channels come over here, right? Because I watched these people for so long just abuse people. And when they came over to my chat, I was like, no, you're safe here. I've been watching. I feel sorry for you little ladies, but now I know what all these other dudes were talking about. They're like, yeah, yeah, it's messed up. Now, whether that's true or not, I have, but it's starting to seem like that with all this stuff we're getting in here. Uh, every woman that comes in this chat, these guys go ahead and start picking on, right? I don't know. I really don't know. But I don't care. I ain't got much time anyway. So let's just get this over and done with. All compliments of your government, your corrupt police, your corrupt health systems, and the marked ones, right? These are our new targets, the ones that are marked. And you know what, Mr. Trump, your boys gave it away for you, right? The old Calhoun and the rest of these boys that met up with you, old Pete Diddy and everything. You got to talk to all these boys, right? You did one thing right, Mr. Trump. You said you had no tattoos. But boy, all them boys around there that are running with you. Yeah, they kind of told you if you don't win this election, they're screwed. You know, now we're finding out now that like P Diddy's on the run right now. Old Puff Daddy Combs or whatever his name is. Right? Oh, Calhoun did a video saying he met with Trump and he told Trump, "Good God, if you don't win, we're all screwed." I think so. That was a dead giveaway. That was a dead giveaway. That something was corrupt or something was bad. And then you had the interview of Trump coming out and telling the world, I don't believe in tattoos. I don't have tattoos. Nope. It's not good. It's an abolishment to God. That was Trump's own words. So it's no wonder why you got these guys saying, good God, I hope he wins or we're going to be screwed. I think you guys are. I think you guys are screwed even if Trump wins. I can save this country quadrillions of dollars just in taking pensions away and from these guys that were served in our military. Now they don't serve in the military no more, but now they destroy America, right? And we're paying them for it. They get a pension and everything. The military, the taxpayer are paying for these people. And these people are the ones that are doing the killings and the gangs and everything. They were military people. They didn't even go into the military to learn anything but to how to kill. And usually they go in when there's no war, so they're not sent to anywhere. They do their training, they come out, now they learn how to be a killing machine, and they get a pension from the government. And then they go out and create their own organizations and slaughter the world. Yeah, I think we figured it all out, Mr. Trump and Congress, Senate, and everybody. Thank God. I don't know. I don't care. Who cares? Nobody. But this ain't our disease. This ain't our. Oh, look at the eagle just flying out there. Come on, little buddy. Come on around here. Thank God they're back. I thought they would never come back, but they're back now. They are back. Thank God. Hopefully they fix YouTube one day. All this new stuff and everything. They're pushing you folks out. They're pushing you folks out. They're forcing people to buy new equipment. They're forcing people to buy new computers. Look at there he is. He's just sailing on the wind. They're updating so fast that they're forcing the citizens to either, if you want to be on YouTube, you'll need this kind of computer and you'll need this program, or you will not be able to be on YouTube. See, they're forcing this. The technology has grown so fast that they're forcing it. Now they're coming to us and they're saying, we got a problem. We're not pushing the electronics as fast. We need a bailout. Nope. Nope. The same thing with the car companies. They're coming to us again. We need a bailout. Nope. Not this time. You should have listened to us when we told you. You're coming out with technology too fast. Therefore, you got a buttload of cars that are on your lot and they're wasted away. They're wasted away. You got a lot of computers on the shelves now. Why? Because you did not listen to us and you put out new technology and new stuff too fast. You tried to monopolize Google. You tried to monopolize the internet. You tried to monopolize it and force people to continue to buy new things so they can remain on YouTube or Facebook or whatever it was. Tyrants. They forced you folks to this. Now, it says now when I get on there, well, you're running Windows 8. You'll need Windows 10. Well, the computer I have won't handle Windows 10. It's a it's a 15-year-old computer. Is it going to work for Windows 10? Probably not, because they say you need certain drivers, like an i5 or an i7 or an i8 or whatever it is. They're creating this, folks. They're forcing it. They destroyed America. No, we're not going to bail you out this time with the housing community and the banks. Nope. We are not this time going to bail out the cars uh, business. Nope. We are not going to bail out the electronic business because you folks did not listen. And now people are saying, can you believe this shit? No, I can't. I can't. I can't. We buy something, we buy a computer, a program, and we're good with it. We're happy with it. But they force you to buy it. You got to get upgrades. You got to get all this stuff. They force you to do it. It's monopolizing. It's holding you as a hostage. Either you upgrade your system and you go out and spend thousands on a computer and get Windows 10 or 11 or 12 or whatever is out, or you're not allowed to be on the internet no more. Right? It's like a studio. It's like Pro Tools. Uh, I own the program. I don't need to upgrade it. I don't want to upgrade it. It was running fine for me. Why do I want to monkey with something that is working perfectly fine. America did it to itself, folks. Big business destroyed America. Technology destroyed America. Technology came out too fast and it destroyed it. There is no fixing America. You can't fix it. You're gonna have to go to war with the businesses, and I mean war. I mean literally boots on the ground and taking people out in this business sector. The ones that claim are Illuminatis and they run the world, you gotta take them out. They're choking America out. You gotta get rid of them. That's why probably our Apaches are flying around in the cities by these big businesses. You gotta take them out. They're choking America out, folks. These big businesses, technology has gone too far. Nobody wants to even do it anymore. A lot of people got one computer. And I've known a lot of people that said, screw it, I'm done with YouTube. I'm going to this other thing. You should come over there. You got always better, and it runs on old computers or whatever it is. Why do they fix shit that just don't need to be fixed? Constantly upgrading. Like that is our problem. That's our problem right there. Look at now we got two hawks in the sky. What a beautiful day. Thank God they're back. Ooh, there's probably 3 or 4 of them out there. Look at them all. Thank God. No, America did this themselves. Big business, big countries. And here's the thing, these countries are doing it because they're the ones that own the businesses. And there is no hope for America. Maybe in 20 years, if we got somebody in there that knew what they were doing and wasn't afraid to take out these businesses, then America might be able to save itself. But you got to start taking these people out. They're going to choke America out. I know it's free enterprise, but not when you monopolize it, cornered the market, and now you are choking out. You're choking out people. Therefore, we got to get rid of you. Right? I don't know. That's just one thing to look at. I can sit here and talk all day to you folks. Am I mad right now? No, I'm not mad. I'm just discussing things. Thank God I got rid of that evil thing that somebody brought here to this apartment complex. But I'm not going to get mad over this stuff, folks. Whatever that thing is do your best not to get angry. Don't say anything, and just hopefully it leaves. Pray to God like I was doing. And get rid of that thing or whatever it is, or witch or demon or whoever. Demon spawn. I don't know. They're probably possessed by the devil. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Like I said, folks, we are literally waiting for this whole thing to end. A lot of us have suffered for too long, folks. And we would just rather do what these people are doing in America. Just let them go. Just lock your doors, shut your doors. Who cares? We tried to warn these people. They didn't exceed the warning. I don't know what to tell you. Right? Churches are open again. Go to your churches. If you folks are mad, go to your churches. There's like 2 of them that are open now in town. Finally, they open. Go to them Christian churches uh, and voice your opinion. Right? voice your opinion to their pastor and their church, what you think is going on or whatever. Right? They're open again. I don't know if you're in a religion war, the churches are open. Go fight it out in the church. Right? Leave us civilians alone. No offense, Lord, but your houses are a mess. Like I said, no offense, Lord, but your houses are a mess. Your earth is a mess. Everything's a mess. I know I'm a mess. But we'll keep going. At least I have my peace of mind right now. Even though that someone stole our sunshine to light, well, we're still good. At least we haven't hurt anybody or done anything yet, So, so how are them people out there in Baltimore doing? They got a way out, in and out, or on that? It looked like a pretty clean takedown of the bridge. I would say the demolition was good on that bridge out there. It was a clean demolition. Came right down. Right? Looked pretty clean to me. She just fell right into the water. Well, now we got to go ahead and get her out of the water and recycle that steel. But other than that, oh, let's see. Stinky Johnson's back. Okay, we are back after some mid-morning sex or delight. Well, that's good for you too. I'm really glad. I'm really glad. I'm happy for you. Really. I'm glad you're getting some. Right? I'm so happy for you. But like I said, folks, keep an eye on the tornadoes and the madness. See, I have a woman. You just got a female bride. I don't have nobody. I got a divorce from the witches. That's exactly what they were trying to do. Like that bitch is dead. Yeah, you ain't gonna marry me to some broad that's dead. Oh, Johnson, I'm so glad you and Debbie had a good day because that's what you came in saying. Now you had a little bit of afternoon delight, he said with Debbie. I'm happy for you if that's what you're in your delusional mind. I don't know if he's, I don't even care if they are really, but I'm not going to get upset. I don't care. All the power to you. I'm really happy for you ladies. All my exes out there. I'm really happy for you ladies. No, I ain't got no bride or nothing. I got a nothing. I got the Lord. That's about it. That's what I got. Maybe a couple family members, but other than that, I ain't got nothing. And I don't need nothing. If this madness and chaos comes along with some broad, I'll pass on it. I'll pass on that. You just don't want stuff like that. And am I jealous? No. How can I be jealous? These women ain't mine. I ain't slept with any of these women. I haven't slept with nobody. How can I be mad? Right? No, I'm not mad. You do whatever you want. I don't care. Johnson, Stinky Johnson. With whoever you want. I don't care. It's not my concern. Right? It sucks. It might hurt some of these men that have grown attached to people in their chats, but thank God they didn't sleep with these women because then it would have been heartbreaking to have a troll come in here and talk how they're banging your wife or banging as you're at work. They're banging your wife and your girlfriend while you're doing it. This is why men don't want to work no more in America. Men, we have grown cold to these hoes. We have grown very cold to them. This is why us American men don't want to go to work. This is why we do go to work, but we don't give a shit about you women. This is the madness. Why us men don't do the things we used to do anymore. And this is why a lot of people are going to other countries to look for women that respect the men as much as the men respect the women, right? You don't want to be at work and get a phone call. Hey, your woman's on the internet right now with some guy they're talking about banging and slinging sausage. They're gang banging her and everything, right? And that guy gets pissed off. He's at work trying to make a living. He's got to come home and kill 3 guys for messing with his wife, right? This is why America is over, folks. We keep trying to tell these people it's over. So much so, we're considering nuclear and chemical biological extinction and starting over in America. Hell, the whole world. Me, what makes me laugh my butt off is when these women say, "Well, you're not man enough or an adult enough to handle this situation," right? And I laughed my butt off, right, when they said that. I'm like, you're banging 5 guys while your husband's at work, and you're saying he's not adult enough to deal. But I don't love that. This is these bitches. This is how these bitches talk. Right? Sweetie, you're banging 5 guys at once, but I don't love them. I love you. I would have beat her. I would have took all her stuff out and get your ass out of here. And that's probably why them 5 guys died, right? Now he don't want the woman. And plus he got rid of the 5 guys that was banging this woman while he was at work. Right? This is why you women and men. All right, Johnson, you and Debs just, well, too late now. You already confessed you were giving the old pony baloney and everything to her and everything. She's sucking on your knob and everything. I really don't care anymore. A lot of these trolls have wrecked a lot of good love affairs, a lot of good friendships, a lot of stuff. This is why America is in the predicament it's in. Do I blame that guy for killing all 5 of them guys? No. These idiots were putting this shit on the internet. They were rubbing it in that they were gang banging his wife while he was at work trying to make a living. Do I blame that gentleman for killing all 5 of them guys? No. The guy should get a medal. The guy should get a medal. He should be awarded by us other men. Good job. They drove you to delusion. And that's these women's terms, right? They're out there just getting baloney banged. And then when you confront them, there's that, well, it's just sex. I don't love them. I love you. I don't blame you 1 minute, dude, for beating the living crap out of them dudes and kicking that hoe. I don't blame you 1 bit. Not 1 bit. But everybody to each their own or whatever. I'm glad you guys are banging Debs or whoever it is or whatever. I'm not upset. I'm not jealous. I'm not mad either. Not a one a bit. I'll just keep removing them and putting them in timeout. Spend some time with your Debs or whoever it is, or Jonestown or whatever it is. Bad regime, whoever it is that lives here in this town or whatever. Have fun. Really, I don't care. I cared way too long for about these women. I stuck my neck out way too much for these YouTube ladies. Should I have? No, I was just trying to be a good guy. Right? Just trying to bear witness to the abuse they were getting. And in the end, I got the abuse. I got the shaft. They got the gold mine. I got the shaft. But it's all right. I'll run this channel business in this country by myself. I will become one cold SOB. We will go back to using women for one thing and one thing only, and that's it. I think the women and some of these men have set women back 100 years, right? I think these people have set the women back 100 years. There are no more real women, ladies and gentlemen. They're women, but they are possessed, and they're like men. They're they're like men, and it's a turn off. And this is the problem in America. But you go ahead and you sleep and bang all these guys' wives while they're at work or whatever. Put it all over the internet and go into the chats and do everything. Am I going to convict the guy that pulls the trigger on these dudes for banging all their women and causing all this trouble? No, I'm not convicting the guy, not 1 bit. I ain't convicting him. He was drove to it. I'm sorry. He was psychologically drove to it. We are going to start convicting people on psychological uh, deaths. They drove them to this. You probably shouldn't have posted on the internet that you were banging his wife. You're dead now. And I'm not convicting that guy 1 bit. He will remain a free man. I'm sorry. We're not locking him up in my jail. He ain't going to be convicted here. The evidence shows that she was banging guys while he was at work and using them, abusing them, whatever. And he snapped and got rid of all the guys and kicked her ass out on the curb and everything. We're riding with that guy. We are not going to uh, convict that guy of nothing. You folks will learn not to drive people psychologically mad. No, the guy should get a medal. Honestly, he should get a medal. You did what we couldn't do, sir. You got railroaded. So did the rest of us. But you went ahead and handled it like a man. And the guy should be given a medal. Oh, here we go, Johnny Paxfudge. Don't be jealous of Johnson, Stinky Johnson. I don't know. You guys are all they're all jealous of somebody. I don't know. I got nothing. You guys taking everything from me. You guys out there acting like a tough guy because I'm not with my children. So you go ahead and we're looking for these idiots. We're looking for these people that act like they want to be the father when then themselves are raping, pillaging, pedo people here. And they're like, you can't be. We're taking care of you. You're a little gang banging punk, a little Charlie Manson, right? Trying to make us real men feel bad because we're not with our kids right now, or we didn't raise our kids, or whatever, right? Do I blame this organization that we joined, the men against this system and everything? No, I don't blame them, not one bit. These people drove these guys to kill, and they tried to take over their children and claim they were the daddies. Well, you're not there, so you're not the dad. Well, now nobody's there because they killed all the guys and they killed the broad. So now who wins? Now who won? No, they're just all. What I gotta do is remove these people, I guess, or put them in lockup or something. We'll just keep going. I don't care. Just keep going. So I'm pretty bored this morning. I don't know what's in me. I think it came from the other side over there on the 30s, apartment number 30s, or uh, new person, apartment 40 something or whatever. I don't know. We're done with this madness here. Uh, and people have called and complained about this. Some entity or something. Somebody's doing something here. It's not good. And all the office says is, well, there's nothing we can do about it. Well, there's nothing I can do about America. And there's nothing I can do about them guys getting killed because they were banging the broad behind his back. All power to you, sir. I'd have kicked that whore bitch out too. I know you had kids or whatever, and it was hard. It was hard on you. I understand that. But you'll be in better shape, sir. When you can go to work and make money and find yourself a good woman that ain't got idiots like this coming in the chat trying to cause trouble or whatever. I salute you, sir. I salute you. I salute you. You did what I couldn't do. Let's put it that way. You did what I couldn't do. And we salute you for that. This will teach people to quit monkeying with gentlemen's minds when they're trying to make a living. This will teach these people to quit monkeying with gentlemen's minds that worked their whole lives with disabilities and never claimed nothing from this stinky ass government and had to put up with and endure this kind of crap as they're at work, trying to make a living, trying to do something. They quit drugs, they quit drinking, they quit all kinds of stuff. They tried to be something. And they got to put up with shit like this. They're going to work and their wives are banging 5, 6 dudes in the neighborhood or whatever. This is what's wrong with America: Congress, Senate, Pentagon. This is what most of these guys went off to fight a war, and their women are banging and screwing 5, 6 guys. This is what this is what destroyed America. This was what took America down. Yeah, it is pathetic. It is. It's pretty pathetic. It's all right. But like I said, I want to salute that gentleman for killing them 5 guys, uh, gang banging punks. And we're looking forward to more disaster here in this little neighborhood, in this little town of Indiana, LaGrange. And we're looking forward to getting rid of these people. And if you're marked, then you're in this apartment complex. Good luck. They're coming for you. And you should have done something, but you didn't. And now you got contamination, sickness, and madness running wild in this little apartment complex. But it's a project. You have that, right? You have that in these little projects. So we salute all these gentlemen. I'm sorry that that happened out that way. And what happened is what happened. Keep your nose clean so they don't to you out. No, we're pretty much safe here, and we're going to treat these people like animals the way they are. They can do us. Come on, let's go. But see, I'm not disabled like some of the people they threw out here that were, as you people call, retarded and had nothing to do with it. They used that retarded man and one of them women over there. And, they did massive damage to him, and he had a disability. I'm sorry they couldn't understand him to do what they demanded him to do, but the police force in this state in this little town is on the chopping block, and they got to pay for what they've done. A lot of people were drove to kill themselves. That one young lady on the other side of the apartment complex over there stabbed herself in the stomach because she was drove to it. These people are very sick people in this town, in this little community, this little thing. Um, and I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. Very disturbing. But what does it remind you of? Well, do we have to say anything? We know exactly what it reminds us of. History repeats itself. C just said you're not disabled. This video is going to social services as state evidence. I am disabled. I have a disability. I am on disability, you retard. These people send it to state's evidence. You've already got my food stamps taken away from me. And now they sent me a letter saying, we're sorry, Mr. Kramer, you're going to be getting food stamps. These people caused people to lose their benefits that they paid in, their families' benefits that These are the people that are choking America. Look at what peace frogs that we're going to use this as evidence. See, you just said you're not disabled. This video is going to be, I have a disability. I can walk. I can talk, but my brain is messed up and my back is messed up. But they just want to try and wreck people's lives. But we're going to wreck your country. The more you wreck us, we're going to label you as Nazis. We're going to be picking some of you people up and sending you to other countries because you're evil people. You're mentally, psychologically messing with these people. That's why your friends died, Peace Frog. That's why. That's why my friends died, because these people are sickos. They're madmen. They're coming in here saying they're sleeping with the women. I'm like, I'm not married to these women. I'm not sleeping with any of them. You're jealous. If I was sleeping with them, maybe. Right? But no, I don't care. You can talk all you want about these ladies. I don't own them. And I'm not betting down with them. So I don't care if you're screwing Denise, Denane, Denose, Debbie, whoever you folks are saying you're doing. Have fun. Call your buddies and all yous go ahead on it. I really don't care. I'm not going to have my day upset by a bunch of trolls or ex-boyfriends or businessmen or government or cops. You ain't going to wreck my life. You police have become a threat in Indiana. Matter of fact, we're putting the state sheriff's department on a list of terrorists. Compliments of Anthony Carino and the rest of you Delphi crew out there. This cannot happen. I'm related to a cop, and my family works inside the labs. It explains why all these murders have gone unsolved and why we're taking care of kids that ain't even ours. Screw you, America. Oh, God. I love it. Just keep the madness rolling. I'm having a good day. I'm having a good day. Man. See you just, yeah, just keep coming in. Keep coming in here, trolls. Go ahead and take your state's evidence and shove it up your ass. Take your state's evidence and shove it up your butt. We're putting the state of Indiana on the chopping block. Enjoy. If you come here, you best be ready. What a bunch of idiots. What a bunch of idiots. Send a couple of them teams up there into Canada. Get rid of some of these Canadians. Witches or something tapping into my computer. Yeah, they're up there, and can you believe that one crazy ass broad on YouTube saying she loves Putin and the Russian people and everything, and uh, there's such great people and all this and that. And they're right up in Canada. It's no wonder that balloon made it over through Canada. It's no wonder that balloon came all the way through Canada and everyone. We didn't see nothing. Here they are praising Putin in Canada. It's unreal. unbelievable. Regular Jonestown. Whole effing world. Regular Hitler. All over the world. But like I said, these people think they know it all. They wreck their lives. These people thought they could use magic to heal people. Kill. Thought you could use a witchery sacrificing people to save the world in your white race. You killed everybody. You folks better go out and get a real dark tan this summer. Because if you're white and you live in Indiana, your ass is on a list. You boys better get a dark tan real fast. And you best take off them tattoos that you're wearing now that we're reading as you belong to a cult, a satanic cult. I suggest you boys cut them tattoos off of your body real fast and get a tan, because once 2024 elections are over with, I think you white boys are going to be hunted. That's what I think. Thank God I can tan in the summer. The rest of you boys best get out and get some sun. I do believe they are coming this summer for your witches and your warlocks in Indiana. Gonna be one hell of a summer. Gonna be a zoo. Hmm. You know, they should have listened to me and we should have put Jesus on tour. The tomb of Jesus. We should have put Jesus on tour. Let him come to America so we all can see the King of Kings. But they didn't want to. They're very selfish with Jesus. They're very selfish with God. Other countries. Does anybody else got anything to say? Anybody? I don't think so. Probably not. I woke up real early. Went to bed kind of late, 3 o'clock, I think, 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock in the morning, 2:30. Woke up at 9:30 regular time, or 9:30 hour ahead time, or whatever it was, or 8:30 or something like that. But I'm having a good day. Things are good. I'm not all mad. I don't know what that thing was, but it's obvious it's coming from this apartment complex or this little town range. It's obvious of that. Probably all stemming from the Delphi murders and the Summer Wells murders, which a lot of people are saying the Wells have family up here. Don't dare talk about the Wells. They're protected by God and the church. Rumor has it they had family up here. Rumor has it. Maybe. But like I said, folks, a lot of these people, a lot of people are saying that Brian Kohlberger looks like one of the YouTubers. The women. Looks like it could be his sister. She once was an actress. She once was beautiful. Till she sucked the chrome up of a trailer hitch. Now she don't look too good. And it very well could be connected to Kohlberger. That's what we're seeing her. And she's in the crime sector. An advocate for children women, but I don't know. Is it coincidence that she looks like them? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But I think that's where this lies. And do we have a connection there with the Delphi case, Summer Wells case, the Evansdale, Idaho case, and everything? And no, I'm not talking about Evansville, Indiana, Evansdale, Iowa, or Idaho, or Iowa. But I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? I really don't care about nothing anymore, folks. Right? I'm in a peaceful mood right now. I'm having some coffee and I'm good. I'm just waiting for my day to spend time with God again. And that's about it. I really don't care about too much anymore. Right? Folks, why is everybody saying their skin feels like it's crawling in this little town? I don't know. You might want to ask some of the people around here. You might want to ask your mayor, your prosecutor, and Indiana. Uh, is it a bacteria from the water that was bad? That's why they had it shut down twice this month. Was it all covered up? Was the water treatment plant taken over by some terrorists? They tainted the water. Maybe, folks. There's a lot of questions that they're going to have to pay for. Uh, did a lot of people die because some of these people found out what was going on, said something, and they were terrorized? And yes, and you can give that complications to Mr. Donald J. Trump because they plastered his name all over this town, and they killed them people possibly for Mr. Trump, or they used Mr. Trump as just a face and a name, and they did their doings and claimed they were Republicans and working for Trump or whatever. I don't know, Mr. Trump, but these people really sabotaged you and our country. And that, ooh, I got to take my probiotic pill. Yeah, we all look pretty bad. Some kind of a curse, probably, folks. No, it ain't God. We would have been dead already. It's somebody thinking they're God, or like I said, this was a great little town. Not too much craziness in town at all until they went ahead. Someone donated them 10 commandments, and they just been killing people, thinking that they're doing the work of the Lord. It's just unbelievable, unbelievable. And it wasn't like this. I've been here 30 years. I don't know how long. I've lived right outside of this town and right inside town. And it ain't never been like this until they did certain things. Certain people came into power. And it has just been a zoo. They're putting up restaurant. They're putting up things we don't need. It's a small town, ain't got no money. but they're putting up restaurants in little places and everything, and in locations they shouldn't be. They become more of a hazard than anything. I don't know who the building guy is, that the building person or whatever, but it's just they're not using their heads. Why? Money, money. We're gonna give you 5 million, right, to the head honcho in town. We want to build this and this and this, and we tell them you shouldn't really build there. It's a bad location. You got no stoplights, you got no crossways, you got nothing small, no parking lot, nothing. Well, we just gave you 5 million. We want to build. All right, build it. And that's how they get away with shit. Money, corruption. Drove most of the factories out of this little town. There was 2 or 3 factories that were running in this little town, and they drove them out. Drove them out. You got to jump through hoops just to get a job there. It's unreal. They created this poverty in this state. They made people get rid of their home thing they had just so they can get on a program, disability program, or it's unreal. It's unreal. Really skylarked us right out of a lot of money in our homes, all because you can't be on this disability program if you got money or a home. It's horrible what they did to us. It's just horrible what they did to us. And people thought I was lying, making it up. I'm like, no, that's how the Vienna system works. If you are disabled and you're getting a check from them, you're not allowed to have so much money in the bank, and you're not allowed to own anything except for a car. Right? I don't know what they just played with our minds, ran us crazy, drove us crazy. We were already crazy, but they just figured, what the heck? No, I did I did put a room addition on my house before I lost it and everything. Had beautiful fruit trees in back. And now Hispanic thing. They kicked me out. Had to file bankruptcy and everything. Now some family of 20 are living there or something. Not I'm not racist, but it kind of makes sense what they did. Kind of makes sense what they did to me. No, these people, you owe child. Hey, listen, they gave me a big lump sum, which wasn't a big lump sum. But the money I was supposed to get went toward, they took a main part of that was because I owed child support and paid it. And now they come back double dipping. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. All I know is when they gave me a piece of money, they said so much of this is going towards child support and to pay it off. And here they come again, just trying to just suck every ounce of it. It's a vampire, man. Something, a creation from God that was supposed to be so great has turned into just a mess and a disaster and a tool to control men and wreck their lives and to control women. Some of these women get abused just like us men when it comes to families and child support. Unreal. And I can't stand these people that come in here saying they're doctors and everything. You need to be okay. You need to be real. I've been reevaluated, you idiots, already. I've had to go through all kinds of doctors and tests and everything to get on disability. And you just want a pincushion to do your more experiments on. No, I have a disability. It is documented through the state and the doctors. I've had to see enough of them, and I've already been on medication for like 10 years, 11 years or so. I took it, and it almost killed me. I think I'll deal with my disability without your junk and your pincushions and your experiments that you want to do on us people that are disabled or disability or whatever. I love God, but I hate this world. These people were drove to attack American citizens by American citizens, so I can't lock any of them dudes up. I'm sorry, you came to the wrong place. We are not locking these people up. They were drove to this madness. Uh, and that should teach you folks not to mess with people and drive them crazy. No, I'm not locking them up. No, no, no. Not here, not in this town. I think you folks and you ladies should learn. Uh, Quit monkeying with people's heads, especially with their hearts and their children. Ah, what a beautiful day, Lord. Give us a sun. There's a little bit of light out there. It's so dark and gloomy. They stole our light. That's okay. We still believe in the Lord. Still praying to God. We think that there's some kind of inkling of integrity and out there in this chat and YouTube and everything. Some kind of morals left in you folks. That talk about the murders that you've done and the poison that you pumped into us. I think there's a little bit left in there, the little bit of Jesus left in you folks to admit what you folks have done to us. But I doubt it because you're all behind bars. Most of these accounts that you're seeing are phones from the prison that they shoved up their old Bavaria poop shooter to get in. Some probably are from YouTube channels. Delusional men. Delusional. Regular Jones. Oh, yeah, we get some light coming through there. Thank God. A little break up there, but I think we got storms coming in. later today. And that's always good. That's always good. Now send that shit back over there to the 40, to the 50. I do believe it's the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 90s, 80s, and 90s apartment complex on the other side over there. I live on the side it just goes up to 49, and then it takes over on the other side over there. That's all their garbage. Send that back over there. We don't want it over here on this side. If they don't take it back, all glory to God. There is this. Come on out, Lord. Send us a sign that what we're about to do in this little town is godly. Send us a sign that it is from thy God, and we'll have no problems doing it. We'll have no problems. 65, 60. I think it's 65 or something on the other side, or 70s or something like that. That's mainly where all this madness came from. And it trickled over onto this side. Oh, and up in front there, at the front of the apartment complex up there. It's complete madness. I did laugh my butt off when the cops came here that one day. Some guy drove his car into the telephone pole out here, the into the pole, the transformer, and knocked it down. And the police showed up out there with the electricians, the electric company, to fix it. And them people were sitting out. They brought their lawn chairs out to watch, and they were telling the police to get their asses out, go home, get out of here. We don't want nothing to do with you. I was laughing my butt off. I'm like, oh my God. They were literally telling the cop, get your ass out of here. You're corrupt. And the cop was sitting there telling him, I'd love to go home, lady. That's what she was saying, or that's what the cop was saying. I would love to go home, but I can't. That was funny. They literally brought their lawn chairs out and was watching them. And they were just ripping on the cops out there. It was unbelievable. But that tells you how much people don't want nothing to do with the police force no more. With the corruption. Wrong people getting locked up. Innocent people getting locked up. People telling the truth. And the police telling people just take your medication. It's all in your head as they died. What a world we live in. What a world we live in, folks. No, I think a lot of you folks probably should get a hold of Mr. Bob Mata, aka the Edge lookalike. I think some of you folks can use his help. You've wrecked a lot of people's lives. You've wrecked a lot of channels. Some say you're working for Mr. Mata. I'm not sure. Some say they're trying to get a bunch of dirt on you folks. It ain't me they're after, folks. You've been listening to a bunch of lies. If the United States government wanted me gone, I would have been gone. If the Indiana state wanted me gone, I would have been gone. I think you folks were led on a wild goose chase, and I think you folks might need his help. I really do. Or someone's lawyers, or somebody. But I really think some of you YouTubers out there can use his help. Because we're starting to see through the line of shit. And I'm backing the La Cosa Nostra and the Italians. The Italians did not kill the girls out there. So you biker clubs that said it was the mafia, we know who you are. For you people out there that claimed it was the Italian syndicate that killed the girls and it was the Mexican mafia, right? You're a bunch of idiots. It was a bunch of white dudes, nobody else, and some creepy guy at one time. But well, he's a little bit burned up probably because of the floral fires. Ah, Ricky, don't you lose that number because it's the only number you got, Ricky. Oh, the women are all left to go to other channels, and uh, I don't know. According to Johnson and all the rest of these trolls, riding the old pony baloney. I guess I'm not sure where the women are. I don't control the women. I'm riding alone. God is my co-pilot. I'll handle the problems myself. Oh, it's Lane Staley again asking, "Are you still blathering on?" Sure is. Ain't got nothing else to do. You drove me nuts. I figured I'd drive the whole entire country nuts. Until this madness stops, this will continue. Till there ain't no white men anywhere. Till there ain't no Hispanics or anything anymore. There'll be only our Indian people, Native Americans. Right? Go back to your countries. Go back. I feel like I'm a walking dead. Really. What a beautiful day. Hopefully we get some good storms out here so I can get some good lightning footage. Some good storm footage. I learned the solo to Ricky, don't lose that number. Oh, that's good. You might need that number. Keep an eye on it. Don't lose it because you're going to need it. You're definitely going to need that number. You're going to need it. Let's see, Wayne Staley's back from his lunch with many of our women, or so called chat women, or whatever. Who knows? All the power to you, Lane, and Johnny Pack Fudge, and Johnson, and Stinky Johnson, and everybody else. Here's the thing I tried to explain to these people when they drive people nuts, people come in and say, I'm on your side, but see, this guy is too far gone. He don't care whose side you're on. He don't hear you. He's just killing anybody around. And I tried to explain that to these people. And some of these people come in and say, we're on their side. They don't care. You've sent these people into what we see in our military guys, the black zone, where they don't care who you are. You could be their own wives and family, but they are in the zone. They're in the rice paddies. They're in the foxholes. They'll kill you deader than a doornail. You could be their best friend or their wives. I told you, folks, don't mess with people. And you just didn't listen. I'm sorry. Debbie is out blowing the back 40. That's good. The great Skunk Baxter. Ah, Skunk. I think we got up a little bit. I think we're a little bit better than the Skunk. I could have used the Skunk to be working on what we're working on now. Skunk Baxter is great at radar and all kinds of radio signals and everything. I'm going to give him credit where credit is due. He's a very intelligent man, and he could have helped us with this new stuff. But I think this is a little bit more advanced uh, than just radar. But I would have loved to have Skunk Baxter on our team. He's a great guitar player, and he is a genius. He is. But this is advanced stuff. This is stuff you guys don't understand. And if it works, we're going to be king of the hill. And we might still want to use Skunk Baxter and some of this stuff with our weaponry and stuff like UFOs and stuff. Skunk Baxter was a great guitar player. I grew up listening to Skunk Baxter whole life. How do you not listen to the Doobie Brothers and Steely Dan and all these other bands? And Skunk Baxter played a part in music and technology with effects and our government with radar systems and stuff. Very smart man. Oh, feels like they got dead people walking in me. I don't know. I don't know. All right, let me see what's going on here. My chat, same as I got a time Lane Staley out again. I'm just laying in the sun with a drink with a little umbrella. Good. Enjoy yourself, dude or woman. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. I got a little word for you. Quit driving people nuts before they find you and rip your arms off and actually beat you with them and then feed you to the lion. But you're your own person. I can't tell you what to do. Just keep going, doing what you're doing. Keep going and wrecking homes, you little home wrecker. Keep going and wrecking lives and relationships and countries and God and everything. Go ahead, just keep going, doing what you're doing. You don't need my help. Just keep going. You're doing a great job. You're destroying the world. What time is it? I need one more cup of coffee. I think. Yeah, the Sherwood. Don't worry, folks. We got them all up here in this little town. The Sherwood Hotel. Yeah, that's on the radar too out here. Hey, I noticed they're finally doing something with that property next to CVS out here by Hometown Restaurant. I seen a couple guys out there, and they were demoing the inside of that crusted, broken down home that's right next to the broken down hotel that no one lives in or anything. I think they had like 20 rooms there or whatever. It's all dilapidated or whatever. It's been up for sale for I don't know how many years. I think finally someone has bought it or is going to tear everything down there and redo something there. I drove past there yesterday and they were throwing everything out. They had a dumpster and guys taped up uh, in suits. They were in suits, hazmat suits, inside the house, trying to throw stuff out the house and everything. It was just all moldy and I wouldn't doubt it if people were getting sick from that house in that hotel. It was just all rotted out, dilapidated, black mold everywhere, windows busted out of it. It would have been great to buy the place and redo it, but in order to do it, it was an old time hotel, right? It looked like an old time hotel. It would have been nice to redo it. I mean, a lot of people don't realize 20 is Route 66, which this people used to come through here all the time back in the olden days because it was Route 66. US 20 turns into Route 66, which that's what everybody traveled. So it was like an old town, like a 30s, 40, or maybe a 50s, 60s hotel at one time or something. And it just went dormant. Nobody stayed there. It's all dilapidated and run down. But I think somebody went ahead and finally bought it and they were doing something there. Either that or maybe the town sanctioned them and said you got to tear it down. It's now become as a hazard to the town. Maybe that's what they're doing. I am having a banana for breakfast. The women are all gone, been stolen, taken, or they just used me just like they used every man in their life. And that's about it. I was just used. We can send that all back to the mob channels and all that. But you're right about that, Lane Staley. But I still got to get rid of you because you might be working for them, lady. So see you later. Like I said, if I have to, I'll run this pitch by myself and this country. And pretty soon I'll be able to once we go AI and create robots that I don't need to. All I have to do is finish planting the chip in my head and then I control it all from my brain. Sorry, folks. I need no longer these human beings to fight a war. And yes, we're having other countries build it because we don't trust you Americans. Therefore, we know it'll work because we won't have any hockeys to distract or corrupt or try and steal it. Can I get a honk honk? Can I get beep beep? Oh, let me check my other. Hold on, let me go to my studio and see how long this video is. Ooh, 3 hours. I think I'm done with this video. I'll be back later, folks. God bless you all, and do not let these people wreck your lives. Do not let them take over your channels. Do not let them try and monkey with your head and try and mess and upset you about women or whatever. Like I said, I don't control women. Women are not to be controlled and turned into slaves or whatever. So if you want to come in here and say bad things about these ladies and everything, go right ahead. I'm going to time you out. But that's about it. You're not going to break my heart no more and all this. And we're getting tired of these people coming in here. How could you let them say what they did? Well, we timed them out. I'm not saying it. It's the trolls. I don't care. What do you want me to do? You want me to commit suicide? And that's exactly what they're trying to do is essay us, get us so curled nuts that we off ourselves. It ain't working here, baby. You might want to take that ship somewhere else or flag somewhere else. Like I said, keep playing with these people's hearts and minds, and your children will keep coming up missing, and your family will keep coming up dead. We're trying to help these people. We're trying to tell them quit playing mind games. Quit playing with these people's minds and hearts and lives, or they will slaughter every single one of you and your children. They are not playing around. And these people just keep pushing these guys. They keep pushing them, and they snap. And if you want the truth, is that why 33 people cases have never gotten solved down there? It's very possible. Is that why these people are getting killed and they're killing the children and the whole family? That's very possible because idiots like this in my chat push these guys, and these guys are already on the brink of seeing bad things. And I told you folks, don't mess with them dudes. And you did. We're not locking them up. Well, we got a war coming up and we can't. The government's coming down on me. We can't do it. We can't. We need these people. Well, then, oh well, folks, learn your lesson. Quit monkeying with people's lives, hearts, minds, body organs, and health. And your children probably would have still been alive. Quit using your magic and witchery and sorcery, and your families probably still would have been alive. They don't listen. I'm dumb. And I told these people, I'm sending a message. The Lord gave me a message to you people. If you continue to do this, he will slaughter you. They didn't want to listen. And am I mad at them? No, that's their right. They have the free right to listen. If they did not want to listen to the warning and the message from thy God Almighty to stop their death machine, certain stuff would happen. And that's what happened. Keep coming into men's chats and women's chats and monkeying with their minds and hearts and everything. And I imagine the bodies will continue to pile up in America. It don't bother me. I'm not going to be held liable for it. It ain't my problem. I'm good with the Lord. I don't pray to the Satan, and vagina don't run my life. So I'm good with the Lord, and that's about it. I don't know what to tell you. And the Lord knows I've suffered enough. I'm all way 100% with, and I'm 100% with the Pentagon. The rest, I don't know. I talked to the Lord. You're effed. I really don't care. I'm effed. We're all effed. But I don't know what kind of experiment you folks played. I don't know what kind of experiment you folks thought you were doing, you YouTubers or whatever, that so-called proclaimed doctors and psychologists. I don't know what you did, but you got some children killed, and you got some good people that were killed because your experiment. I don't know why. I keep telling these idiots that dude is not a psychiatrist. That dude is not a doctor. That dude has a problem himself. He can't even help himself. How is he going to help someone else? They didn't even listen. Now that dude, a YouTuber, he can go down in the record books as driving people absolutely crazy. Hell, they probably off themselves. I mean, these people are idiots. And Benny Keys does not run Chicago, folks. I don't know why you folks listen to these idiots. I really don't know why. Benjamin Keys Lindsay does not run Chicago. He might have visited there. He might have family live there, but he does not run Chicago Mafia or the streets or the gangs. What am I going to do with this country, Lord? What do you want me to do? This is what you gave me to work with, Lord. I wouldn't doubt it if Grifferoni didn't go to the store and buy himself a Mason ring. He ain't even a Freemason. He's been all over He's been all over YouTube. I'm a Freemason. Look at the ring, Freemason ring. I'm like, oh my god. I wouldn't doubt if these guys are just they ain't even Freemasons. No real Freemason would talk about being a Freemason in public like that. And I was watching some dude that claimed he was a real outlaw MC club biker, uh, just bouncing orders off all over, right? Intimidating people and outlaw bikers. And some dudes went into his channel and said, "You fake ass bitch." Excuse my language, ladies. You ain't no outlaw because you shut your mouth, and you certainly wouldn't be wearing your colors on the internet, right? The next video he did, he wasn't wearing them rings. He wasn't dressed up like an outlaw biker and all kinds of. It's people like that draw attention to the whole club, right? But that's why they're on terrorist list. It was funny. I mean, it was funny when it happened. To me, it was funny, right? This guy was telling people, "Oh, let them do this, let them do that. We're not worried about them. You know who I am. I have no idea who you are. Never met you in my life. I don't run with outlaws that are wanted by police or anything like that. I have no idea who these dudes are. They'll claim they know you. They'll claim all because they want to suck you down into the madness. But I have no idea who them dudes are. Never met them in my life. And there ain't no way I'd even be around one of these dudes when their organization, club, or whatever it is on a terrorist list. It's just unbelievable. It's just mad. I can't do it no more. It's hilarious, but it's in the same thing, in the same breath. It's just madness. It's horrifying, but it's just funnier. Crap. I don't know who them dudes are. Never met them in my life. I have no idea who's Soup Bone Will, the guy that's talking about up church all the time, giving his opinion. Soup Bone Will, Uncle Will. Shut up, right? Shut up. Soup Bone Will and talking about everybody. Shut up. That's what people would tell me. Shut up. I have no idea who these people are. I just laughed my butt off at them. I guess they run the country. Something, I don't know. Run all these clubs, gangs, organizations. I have no magic men, witchery, sorcery, magic men, all this stuff. It's no wonder country. It's no wonder Pentagon's. No, it's just no wonder. Look at this madness. You gave freedoms to the animals. Squirrel. Squirrel. And now the animals are more powerful than the United States government, even more powerful than the United States Marines and Pentagon. Well, hell, half of them serve there. This is what happened. It wasn't the government that killed you folks. It was the rogue government. It was the people that at one time were government, but then they went into the civilian life. These are the people that killed our country, not the government. Here's the government telling us you need to get this shot or you're going to die. It's to prevent so you don't get polio and save so many lives. Why would they do something like when they're trying to save our lives? It don't make sense. What makes sense is the people that we've trained have gotten now out of the military and now they become this organization and they're the ones doing the killing, not the United States Marine Corps, not the government. It's actually these people come out, had nothing to do, so they started their own thing, destroying America, poisoning us, killing us, raping, pillaging, selling massive amounts of drugs, weaponry, and all this stuff. And that makes more sense to here's the government telling us we need to try and take this shot or medication so we can live. But we're trying to kill you. Yeah, it don't make sense. I don't know. But I'm done with this charades. I'm staying off social media for a while. It's a free for all. I'm staying out. I'm going to do my own thing on my own channel, my own videos. If you don't like it, don't watch. If you don't like it, unstay. If you don't want to be a part of it, then don't. Quit coming in here saying other people bought my channel and they own 51% of it. They rule the. Screw you, your roles, your majority, and everything else. If you folks don't like it, then don't watch. But just to take people's YouTube channels down because they're not doing too good or anything like that, well, that wrecked YouTube. That is forcing people to write their own programs, design their own programs, and put them out. And that will be the death of Google and YouTube. Is YouTube deciding who gets to be on YouTube. It's supposed to be a social media thing. Anyone could be on YouTube, no matter how many views, how many subs, how many anything. It was supposed to be a free thing, and they went ahead and did all this shit. They wrecked it, and they'll continue to wreck it. And right now, as we speak, somebody's coming out with something that is going to blow YouTube away, designed for the creator, the music people, the movie makers, the podcasters, and that's it. And YouTube, you're decapitating yourself. Google, you're decapitating yourself. And as we speak right now, a great man is writing a program that's going to blow all this crap away. And YouTube did it to themselves by letting these harassing terrorists and people on YouTube streets that don't have no content, nothing. Either they're federal agents or they're terrorists behind bars. They're probably gangbangers, whatever. I don't know. Who knows? Find out. Get rid of them. They become more of a harassment than anything. Now, you folks enjoy your day. God bless the world and everything. And I think for a while, until they figure out YouTube, this whole black screen thing, why do we have to open up two tabs to do a live now in YouTube studio? Until they figure it out, I'm going to the other channels, going to Facebook or whatever. I didn't have no problems on Facebook yesterday. I did a live, the camera worked fine, everything was fine. Right? It wasn't the camera. It's YouTube. It's the channel. Someone hacked the channel or whatever. So I'm going to jump over on Facebook and start doing lives over there and talking certain things. But there's guidelines on Facebook. But old Zuckerberg is starting to lift a lot of that. So we'll be able to talk about this stuff on Facebook without getting people, without getting struck or whatever. So we're going to go ahead and do that until they figure out this whole black screen thing with oh man, look at all the birds. Let me see if I can move that camera around. The birds have come to feed. I noticed the little squirrels were out too. Let me see if I can't move that camera around somehow. Maybe get some birds. I bet you they're out chirping away. All right, I moved the camera 5 minutes ago. That's how much of a lag there is. It ain't even showing the bird screen yet, the bird feeder. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, so that's unreal there. Why is it doing that? Let me check my studio now. All right, I see the studio is still running, but I got the black screen still on there. All right, there we go. Now it finally made the turn. It finally made the turn. It finally turned, and now it's showing the bird feeder on there. Oh, good morning, Miss ATS News. All right, there. Look at this shake. I'm already sitting down on my couch, and the camera's being moved around. I don't know who did this. I really don't know who did this to YouTube, the upgrades, all this crap. It was just uncalled for. They really cost a lot of people headache and money. And this is all more power for us to hire people to write programs and to sync Google and to sync YouTube. And they did it to themselves with this mayhem shit. Oh, you got to update. It's a new program, right? Yeah. You should have left well enough alone. If anything, you should have had a professional write the program or design it. You didn't. You don't listen to the people. You think you're Google and you can do whatever you want. And you're idiots. Uh, and the proof is in the pudding because now everybody's got black screen in their studios. You got to open up another tab so you can see the video. Who made these changes? Who did this? I have no idea. They did it deliberately to piss with us, the monkey with their shit. Some of you broads out there, and I just did it to see what I can get away with. You women need help. Sending more of that evil to us, right? So, thank you, Miss ATS News, for stopping in today. But yeah, I don't know what the problem is with this world. It ain't my problem anymore. I really don't care. I'm having a good day, and let's go with that. That's about it. Been doing my best. Like I said, folks, if you folks don't like my channel or like me, unsub. Go to another channel. If you don't like being here, then don't watch. I don't force people. You folks should have never listened to these people that I was very controlling. I'm a very, you people were lied to. You were lied to by a bunch of women. Because why? Because I left. Because I didn't want the effing madness or the drugs. And I suffered for it. So I let that be a lesson to you men out there. But here's the thing, folks. It really don't matter to me anymore. You're not going to get them. You're not going to create me to have a bad day. You're not going to do that. And I'm too far gone, anyways, folks. So it's fine with me. Right? Am I pissed? Oh, I'm fuming. I'm not going to lie to these people. Oh man, I'm fuming inside, but I'm not going to let it out. I'm not going to let it bother me. They've used me for everything, and they're still doing it. But I'm not going to let them wreck the day or whatever. Yelling, screaming, and cursing, and yelling, and screaming, and cursing. Not no more. All right, folks. I'm going to end this video. I've been on here all day, and Miss ATS News, your fans have been asking for you. Lane Staley and all the guys that came in and everything, asking for you and Debbie. Where are the women? Where are the wenches? And those, I don't know. I guess they're sleeping with you or something. I don't know. I timed them all out. They're all in here asking for you ladies, and there you go. There they are, men. There you are. There's your. The only reason these people watch my channel is because of the women. So that's about it to me. Yeah. So it don't matter to me. They can blame me saying it because I was reading comments or whatever. Now people are saying, well, you should be reading the name first before you read the comment because people think you're saying it. Well, that's how they killed me. That's how they wrecked my channel and wrecked everything. Right? They thought I was saying it. You said bad things. No, I never did. I was reading the comment of one of your fans or one of your boyfriends or husbands or whatever. Seem to be pissed off at you ladies or something. I don't know. But I got the blame for it. I got the knife stabbed in me. I got the madness and everything thrown my way. It was all my fault. We're pretty much done with all this madness. And no longer am I going to put women on pedestals. That was the downfall of my life. Vagina and trying to be good to a woman was the downfall of my life. And to many men's lives. And vice versa with the women. Right? The women the same way. Men were the downfall of them. But you ladies and gentlemen out there, I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to get upset today. I'm not going to let these people upset me. I'm going to keep going. I feel like I've been ran over by a Mack truck. Look like it too. And I hope you're all happy you got what you wanted. Don't be jealous of Debbie and Johnson's relationship. I'm not jealous at all. I don't own Debbie. I'm not married to Debbie. I haven't slept with Debbie. I don't. Her relationship with any of these guys, if it was real, is none of my business. I don't know what I could tell to these people other than this is why people snapped and killed your families. This is why. I keep telling them your kids would have been alive if you wouldn't have messed with them people. But they don't listen. I just told them the truth. Keep messing with people in their heads and their hearts. And they're going to slaughter every single one of you pricks, whether you're a military man or not. I don't care if you're a cop. These guys don't give a shit. You keep monkeying with people's heads and hearts and brains, and they're going to kill every single one of these people. They just don't realize it, right? It's like Ruckus, the crazy rocker. I don't give a shit. Well, don't give a shit. But don't you cry on camera when they stomp the shit out of your head and your family. You better start giving a shit, Ruckus. You better start giving a shit. I know I would if I had family and a wife. I would be giving a shit. But I know you don't give a shit, and that's fine. You're a crazy flying Frenchman, the Ruckus Ruckus. That's fine. I ain't you. You ain't me. You don't want to give a shit about nothing, then don't. But I do. Yes, so violent. Well, you forced it, boys. You're right. They're violent, and we're praising their violence. You're dang right. We're supporting them because you're going to learn not to play with people with disabilities' heads, minds, and hearts, and families. Bottom line, violence, you ain't seen violence yet. You're going to, or you haven't seen it yet. As the great people that run this country say, it's going to get a lot more uglier, Jen. Then let it get ugly. We'll deal with it after it's done. But I think you folks should just shut your mouths. That's what I think. And I think you should do whatever. But don't come in my channel so violent, so violent. Yes, they are. They're not like me. They are very violent. They are not like me. I can guarantee you that. They will chop you up in little pieces. I can guarantee you that. They're not like me. They don't give second chances. They don't do all this shit. You got that right. They are very violent. But they ain't me. But you folks keep tampering with people's heads and minds and organizations and everything. And this will be easier than what we thought in America. But you know what? I need to start listening to myself. That's what I need to start doing, listening to myself, taking my own advice. So I'm just going to shut my mouth and sit back and watch the madness this summer unfold on TV and within your neighborhoods and even this little neighborhood. And it ain't my problem, folks. It ain't my problem to tell you. But I do want to thank the one man for stopping in. And I want to thank all these trolls from the other channels that were sent here to try to do stuff. I know I'm a little man, but you're so afraid to come and knock on my door. You're so afraid to come on out and play, right? Bring your little knife, little man from Tennessee out there, you big rapper. Huh? You big gangbang punk. Huh? You little Nazi freak. Come on out and play. I seen you dabbling with your knives and everything. Big showgun, showman. Come on, we got somebody that wants to talk to you. A professional ass kicker that's going to take that knife and shove it right in your forehead. You're tough. You're a bad man. You're a rapper, big star. But yet you won't come out and play with the big boys when they're asking you on your YouTube channels. Come on out, let's fight. Bare knuckle, right? You deny, you ain't got time to play with these little people. Well, don't come here and play with me, boy. I don't care what kind of kung fu shit you know. Right? I really don't give a shit what kind of weaponry you got. I got satellites. I got air to ground missiles. I can give two shits about the little pew pews. You're not gonna piss me, intimidate me, and everything. You want to see America's power, weaponry, and power on its own? That's fine. Keep pushing the American people. Keep pushing the American people, and you will find out what kind of power and what kind of craziness we unleash on you rich people, rappers that think you can just do whatever you want, flashing your guns, your knives, making videos how you're banging all these men's wives as they're at work. You are a disgrace to my country and human mankind. A disgrace. An effing disgrace to everything. And wherever rock you crawled under, posting videos of banging some married man's wife. Well, I got your woman, boy. Bunch of sick pricks. It's no wonder you people are dead. You folks have a great day. I'm not going to get upset. Keep talking about all the women in chat. I don't care. They don't belong to me. They're not wearing a ring. I don't care. Right? I'm going to time you out anyways, which I have been timing all these people out. But you people want to talk like that, go right ahead. But you're going to get timed out in this chat. And I don't monkey with married women, and I'm not married. I never been married. You folks want to go and try and get people mad or whatever, go right ahead. You're not getting me mad. I don't believe anything you folks say. And you want the bottom line, even if it was real, the things you trolls say or whatever, I really don't care anymore. Even if it was, I don't care. Now, you folks have a great day. Be safe. God bless. And I guess we'll see you another time, if there is another time. We're all contemplating life right now, right? I know what you felt like, Lane Staley. I know what you felt like, Kurt, and so many more. I know, I know I'm almost there with you, but I know that's their mission. And that was their mission with all that, is drive you boys completely mad. But they're not going to lose with me because I ain't going out that way. Now, you folks have a great night. Be safe. God bless. And we'll see you all later tonight. Yeah, I still got black screen in the studio, but you open up the other tab and bring out, I can see the video. So somebody, I don't know. I can't. You folks have a good day. Now it won't let me end the video.